You son of a bitch. Cause Pawn's drunk loves ya.
Back then they showed no love. Punch drunk, hungover.
Let's get ready to rumble!
Wake up to the new me. Bye-bye to my old self. Wake up to the new me.
Send it back,
Punch drunk, hungover. Punch drunk, hungover.
let's get ready to rumble!
Wake up to the new me. Bye-bye to my old self. Wake up to the new me.
What?
Bye-bye to my old self. Wake up to the new me. Back then they showed no love. Punch drunk, punch drunk.
What's good? What's good? What's good? What's good? What's good?
Bye-bye to my old self. Wake up to the new me. Bye-bye to my old self.
All right, 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 all right. All right. All right, all right, DJ. All right. Y'all already know this is Punch Drunk Boxing, a.k.a. Mr. Woo! Shot himself, a.k.a. El Adobo, a.k.a. El Sazón, a.k.a. El Borracho, a.k.a. Café Bustelo, a.k.a. El Pastor de Boxeo. Ladies and gentlemen, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are on this side of heaven. God bless you all. My fault. I had to switch the laptop to another laptop. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? Apologies, ladies and gentlemen. Apologies. A lot of drama going on in the sport of boxing, as we all know. Shout out to Nico Ali Walsh out there in the Senate hearing with Oscar De La Hoya, the golden one. Shout out to Nick Khan as well, TKO. Sufa, Paramount, WWE. A lot of drama in the sport of boxing. They trying to, what is it? Rectify the Muhammad Ali Act, in which I'm going to be talking about. And it's going to be an unpopular opinion, but I think I'm rolling with Nick Khan on this one. I respect Oscar De La Hoya. I respect the fighters. I'm pro fighters, but I think I'm going to roll with the Revival Act, right? Also, we're going to be talking about what the WBC president stated in his recent interview, calling Terrence Bud Crawford retirement cowardly. How you gonna be calling Terrence Bud Crawford retirement cowardly at the age of 38? I mean, he was on his way out already. Mauricio Sudamon. Damn, man. He still heard like a bitter baby mama in family court. That Terrence Bud Crawford, after the Canelo Alvarez fight, did not pay for the sanctioning fee, the belt fee. He ran out the bill. That was a gutsy move by Terrence Bud Crawford, but we're going to be talking about that as well. We also going to be talking about what Eddie Hearn said in his recent interview about Devin the Dream Haney, and they asked him, "Hey, yo, Eddie Hearn, why you ain't working with Devin Haney?" He said, basically, I don't have to. That his value's not up. He won too much money. Probably Devin Haney, the 3-division world champion, going to be signing with Sufa, just like Keith Connolly has done in facilitating the deal with Richardson Hitchens Sufa, Edgar Berlanga Sufa, Connor Ben Sufa. We're going to be talking about that. We're also going to be talking about Claressa Shields, a.k.a. the Junkyard Dog, a.k.a. Flavor Flav with a wig, Foofy, a.k.a. DMX, My Dog's Bite, Jigger, We're going to be talking about Claressa Shields and the Gigolo upstairs. We're going to be talking about the ongoing between Clarissa Shields challenging 50 Cent while she was in the interview with the former Scoochie, the Skank and the Hoochie, Melissa Ford. We're going to be talking about that interview. We're going to be talking about what did Clarissa Shields really meant by challenging 50 Cent. Because, ladies and gentlemen, I got a different opinion. I got a different opinion. I see my brain works in different ways. You know what I'm saying? I don't see things tunnel vision. I don't see things tunnel vision. I got too much experience in life. I ain't that old, but damn it, the experience in life make me old. You know what I'm saying? I got the experience of an elderly. I think so. You know what I'm saying? Common sense. Sometimes I don't get it right here. Sometimes I don't get it right here. But damn it, my gut feeling just never lie to me. Love my kids in the building. Love my kids in the building. My guy Punch. Salute the Chari Party Gang. Go cinco peso with the $5 beans. Gonna buy a slice with a can of Coke. Shout out to my brothers and sisters out there on Facebook as well. We in Kick as well. YouTube, if you haven't subscribed, or follow me on YouTube, subscribe to the channel. So follow me on Punch Run Boxing Facebook page. Follow me on Kick. We trying to get the Kick thing going. Follow me on Instagram. Follow me on TikTok. I don't be on TikTok like that. Like I really don't stroll really like that. I'm so busy doing content that and I apologize if I don't. I usually do answer. You know what I'm saying? I like engaging with the comment section and stuff like that. But now that I'm more focused and also establishing the Punch Drunk on other social media platforms, you know, I'm busy doing content. So then when I stop doing content, I like to decompress, ladies and gentlemen. I like to decompress. You feel me? Shout out to Love My Kids. Y'all already know. Hope you're having a good week. We're going to the end of the week. We're going to be talking about Sufa. We're going to be talking about, I'm here all night. I'm here all night. This is Happy Hour Thursday. What y'all drinking tonight? What kind of wine y'all drinking tonight? Red or white? Beer? What y'all drinking? Beer? What y'all drinking? Little whiskey? What y'all drinking? A little cocktail? I mean, I know I don't drink what Clarissa Shields drinks. She drink off the toilet. I don't drink that. Tequila bonita, Don Julio Patron, vodka, a little splash of cranberry, we over here in Punch on Back. We don't do what Clarissa. She does sound like she drinks off the damn toilet bowl. As a matter of fact, I don't want to get nasty and stuff like that. I don't want to get nasty, but I look, first I had to switch the laptop, right? You know what I'm saying? I don't know what the hell is happening and stuff like that. So I had to switch the laptop, you know? But before that, I don't want to get nasty out here, folks, but we all do it. All right? We all take a dump. All right? We all take a dump. And let me tell you like this. A good dump is better than bad sex. I don't know, for me it is. I'd rather take a good dump than have bad sex. You know, come on. Hey, yo, you know that dump that give you goosebumps? You know the type of dump that you be like, yo, sometimes I think that the dump, or when you're trying to pee, right? You ever notice that when you're trying to dump or pee, some people gonna be like, hey, yo, y'all my family, man. Can we talk about, hey, yo, we could be talking about personal things and stuff like that. Don't act like I'm the only one. Don't act like I'm the only one when I need to take a dump. And you know that dump that give you that goosebumps when you're running in the door, when you're trying to run the door, and the closer that you get to your house, right? The closer you get to the closer you get, it seems like my ass and knows that I need to go to the bathroom right quick. And then you'll buy, and you like this with your key. Hey, oh my God, oh shit. And then you run into the bathroom, and then just sit right there and you just let it go. So stop it. Yeah, we could get getting nasty. If you think me taking a dump is nasty, y'all all nasty. Shit. I dare somebody go right there and tell me in the chat right now, no, I never experienced me taking a dump. My shit don't stink. No. Stop it. You know that there's sometimes the tough, the constipation doodle. There's sometimes it flows right through. Sometimes it's mud butt. Sometimes it's mohong like this. I don't know how to say it how you say it in English when you you know when you got that mohong, like when the doodle it shapes itself like a plátano, like a banana. You know what I'm talking about, folks. But anyway, I was just thinking about when I was taking the dump. I don't want to turn nobody off. Sorry if y'all eating or something like that, but damn it, come on, man. We grown out here, all right? We pee and we take dumps out here, all right? So I was taking the dump, and no lie, call me nasty all y'all want. Call me. I don't give a damn. Call me nasty all y'all want. But when I do take a good dump, Not the bad one. When I do take a good dump, this is gonna sound nasty, but that's who I am, damn it. Sometimes I do pick my nose and I don't use the napkins. That's who I am. My grandmama let me do it. That's something I love about my grandmama. God rest her soul. She passed this March. I've been having I had a tough 12 months. I'm gonna be real. But I'm like that. I like picking my nose sometimes. I don't like to use the napkins. And my grandma used to tell my mom, yo, let him do it like that. He's comfortable doing it like that. He ain't bothering nobody. But anyway, when I take a good dump out there, especially when I had a lot of things that I ain't supposed to be eating. But when I wipe, I get the habit of looking what I wiped. I don't do it all the time. Listen to me, folks. I'm getting somewhere. When I'm taking a good dump, like that type of dump, you'll be like, whoo. It's like I get the habit of wipe, watch, dumb, right? Good looking now, appreciate y'all, right? I get it's just a habit when I'm taking a good, be like, damn, that was a good shit, right? Oh, damn, what was that? Like, damn, piece of guandules and corns, right? Then I turn around, right? And I'm flushing, but it ain't going down because it's the piece of mahong is like this, right? What is a piece like that. And you ever notice that sometimes you flushing, right? And it doesn't want to break in half. Folks, you understand what I'm trying to say? Come on, man. Just let me, y'all understand what I'm, don't act like I'm the only one, folks. Stop. Don't act like I'm the only one. Y'all taking the dump when the dump is like this, then like that this long, it just came through, you know what I'm saying? Right? And you flushing and it doesn't want, it's so hard that it doesn't want to break in half, right? And you keep on flushing, it doesn't want to break in half. And you know what that situation actually remind me of? Clarissa Shields. It does. It's like the shit that doesn't want to go away. Huh? Exactly, Melissa. She said you got to flush like 4 times, right? And then sometime when it's about to break, and it breaks, the water just whoop. Like you gotta dodge that. You flush in the toilet like this, right? And you gotta dodge that water that pops right back up. Oh, you dodge it, right? But I was thinking about that, and I'm like, damn, and I'm flushing, and the shit don't want to go down. And you see that every time you flush it's about to break. And I said, damn, this shit don't want to go away. It don't really want to. That remind me of Clarissa Shields. It's just a shitty ass shit that doesn't want to go away. It doesn't want to. Yo, Caesar in the building. Go $10 beans. Let's go. Good looking now. God bless, bro. Any word on Teofimo Lopez accepting the fight? They said they have until this Friday. Say the truth, bro. We all know you are Teofimo's homie. Hey, yo, we probably gonna have Teofimo Lopez Sr. come through. You know what I'm saying? I spoke to Senior a couple of days ago. You know what I'm saying? They in New York. They trying to finalize a deal, my brother. But when that deal comes through fruition, they the one that's going to let it out. But what's been reported, the IBF and 140, that's an option. Option is still the Ryan Garcia. Options there with Sufa. So in the incoming days, you're probably going to hear something probably tomorrow or in a couple of days and stuff like that. But he's securing a big deal at the moment. You feel me? So good looking out, Caesar. You know I got you. But it's something that is going to be beneficial to Teofimo Lopez. He said toilet flush water spray 27 feet. Fake in the building. What's good, man? Hey, yo, so where I want to start at? Clarissa, look, I'm for the supporters. I'm going to give y'all, where are we going to start? Are we going to start with Clarissa Shields' interview? Or y'all want to talk about the Oscar de la Hoya Muhammad Ali act? That's going to be the first. We're going to be talking about Devin the Dream Haney, what Eddie Hearn said about Devin Haney and stuff like that in terms of him not being his value. He wants so much money. We don't know what Devin Haney going to be working with. We don't know what's going to be next. What else? What was on the menu? What was on the menu? We're going to be talking about Caroline Dubois. We're going to be talking about Alicia Baumgartner You know, also, oh, hold on. Congratulations once again. MVP promotion doing big things. Signing Flores. That was, y'all already know the Pitbull Flores, the Pitbull version of Flores, of the girl version of Pitbull Cruz. Flores just signed to MVP. Bermudez. Beautiful signing, Evelyn Bermudez. Yo, that is epic. Right? That is a big signing right there, ladies and gentlemen. Shout out to Most Valuable Promotion, Akisa, Jake Paul, Amanda Serrano. Yo, they really, man, I'm so happy that Amanda Serrano made that move to sign with Most Valuable Promotions, and how the rivalry and how she performed and everything, because look what now we have in the sport of boxing. Hold on, let me take this thing out. Well, I got this thing here. I'm so happy, man. I'm so happy. Look at this, ladies and gentlemen. Look at this. And they signing more ladies, man. If it wasn't for, shout out to MVP. Sims in the building. Garcia in the building. Juarez in the building. But that Evelyn Bermudez fight, I want to see Evelyn versus Fondora. Ooh, in the future. I want to see that fight. Also, we do have a new pound-for-pound list for the ladies. For the ladies, the new pound-for-pound list. Hold on, I got you right here. Give me a sec. The new pound-for-pound list. Damn, I had it saved right here and then it went away. What the hell is happening? Give me a shot. Give me a shot. There you go. Caesar! Yo, you're a good content creator, but you definitely look like New York gangster just for your infamy. Bro, good looking now, Caesar. Hey, I'm a good man. I'm a good guy. I'm no gangster, man. I'm just a church goer, you know what I'm saying? Pray for them to the Lord and Savior Jesus Christ. I'll be the man out there in the street passing the damn flyers. I'm no gangster around here, buddy. No gangster. Melissa with the 20 beans. Good looking now. God bless you with the support. Said just because you're my favorite on giving boxing info. Appreciate you, Melissa. God bless you. God bless you, man. I appreciate the support for real, for real. The new, hey, Melissa, check this out. The new pound for pound list, ESPN. Clarissa Shields at number 1. Oh, no. I'm sorry. Wait. Where's the pound for pound, man? I had it right here. Maybe because I had to reach out. No, pound for pound list. I'm looking at the pound for pound list. Don't give me the heavyweight. There you go. Okay. Clarissa Shields coming in number 1. Number 2, Katie Taylor. Number 3, Gabriela Fundura. Number 4, Amanda the Real Deal Serrano. Number 5, Chantel Cameron. Tying number 6, Michaela Mayer with Alicia Baumgartner. Number 8, Lauren Price, going to be facing Clarissa Shields. Ellie Scottney, the newly undisputed world champion, coming in number 9. I love Ellie Scottney. I love how she carries herself. I love the way that she fights. Coming in number 10, Caroline Dubois. Just like when I'm talking about the men's side, I say that right now in the sport of boxing 2026, the relevant names got to fight the relevant names to sustain the eyeballs and the interest in the sport of boxing. The recognized fighters and the pound for pound list need to face the recognized fighter as well. Whether you are in the same division or a division up or division lower, I think the names is going to captivate the imagination, the emotions of the boxing fans. Is going to keep the interest, right? So if you look at the top 5, I mean the top 10, these girls could all throw it down, right? We have I'm sorry. Clarissa Shields going to be going down to the 160-pound division. She's going to be fighting Lauren Price. Katie Taylor looking for an opponent. We don't know if it's going to be Alicia Baumgartner next. Amanda Serrano is going to be fighting May 30th versus Hans. Maybe Amanda Serrano is going to be fighting Alicia Baumgartner at the end of the year. Again, Amanda Serrano has one more knockout left to tie for the most knockout in women boxing history, and she got two more knockouts left to get that record. Let me tell you like this, ladies and gentlemen. Once Amanda Serrano, because I do believe that she's going to break the record or at least tie the record, I don't think nobody's gonna break that record. I know there's records out there that's meant to be broken, but to get 32, 33 knockouts, like the women out here ain't even getting past 10 knockouts. We know Claressa Shields only got 3. So think about it. Amanda Serrano got 31 KOs. Ain't nobody never gonna catch up to her and Christy Martin. Chantel Cameron going to be facing Michaela Mayer. That's going to be a wonderful fight. One of the primary fights in the sport of boxing, top 3, right? Michaela Mayer probably with the win. Clarissa Shields said that she's interested in fighting Michaela Mayer. I don't think, I think, I put it this way. I think that Clarissa Shields has run out of opponents is the reason why she's trying to finagle her way to go back down and try to, with interviews, trying to say, I'm going back to 160, no. You know why you're going to 160? Because the money that Win Records and Salida Promotion needs to pay you, there is no more opponents up there. That's why she's like, oh, Shadeja Green effed up the bag. No, you effed up the bag because you ain't want to fight her and you downplayed that damn matchup. And now that Shadeja Green, shout out to the Shadeja Green, she's doing a lot better. She's back home. Hopefully we get Shadeja Green into in the show very, very soon. Shadeja Green is doing pretty well, and hopefully she rises back, get back on a horse, and get back into the winning column, because I do believe a fight with her and Clarissa Shields is good. But shout out to Lanny Daniels. Can't take away nothing from Lanny Daniels. Now, Clarissa Shields, remember, just locked in a quote-unquote $8 million deal. She got a $3 million bonus. I don't believe that she's going to get that $8 million, and I'm going to tell y'all why a little. I don't want to get bored. I'm gonna give y'all details for the people that don't understand boxing contracts. I'm gonna tell you the truth. I'm not lying. I'm not over-exaggerating. I'm the only one on YouTube. The only one. Y'all can fact check me. Y'all could go around in boxing YouTube that actually shows boxing contracts. Pieces of boxing contract. I've done a live for the members. When was it? Like 2 years ago. Where I went through a boxing contract. Because I was trying to, I don't like to use the word expose, because see, the exposed thing is what gets your boy Punch on Boxing blackballed in the sport of boxing, right? But remember, like I said at the beginning of the live, I'm pro fighter. I'm pro for the fighters. When you look at a standard boxing contract, you understand. And look, talking about the boxing contract is the reason why we also going to be talking about the Muhammad Ali Act and the Revival Act, and why I say, F it, I'm with the Revival Act, because they're not trying to subtract the Muhammad Ali Act. What they're trying to do is add to it. If they were trying to subtract the Muhammad Ali Act, I'm against it. But they're not trying to subtract the Muhammad Ali Act. They're trying to add. And adding, I think, is good, especially where boxing is at right now, where there's a lot too much uncertainties. There's too many belts. There's too many, no finagle stuff, that's fuckery going on. Excuse my language, going on in the sport of boxing. I think that structure and implementing the sport element into the sport of boxing, once again, I think is highly needed. And that's what I believe SUFA is bringing to the table, and this Revival Act is bringing to the table. So I am in support of that. I rock with Oscar De La Hoya, one of my favorite fighters. I think he's done a wonderful job as a fighter and a promoter, but I want to give this a chance, the Revival Act. Now, going back to the Clarissa Shields situation. Hold on, give me a second, folks. Going back to the Clarissa Shields situation, I'm the only one on YouTube. The only one on YouTube that's going to show you boxing contracts. Section of boxing contracts, so you can understand that when we talking about here, hey, yo, I've been talking about women boxing and Clarissa Shields and Amanda Serrano, all that since day one of my channel. I know there's people now that's talking about women boxing, and I love it. I love it. There's some people that's just capitalizing off the algorithm, the momentum. You know what I'm saying? Like if there's people that just want to talk about it just to talk about it, I ain't talking about it just to talk about it. I've been one of the primary channels for women boxing, not like Ring IQ. Shout out to Ring IQ. He's done a wonderful job in talking about women boxing in depth. You know what I'm saying? And these platforms has only been probably us. You know what I'm saying? Talking about women boxing. Now I understand people want to get into it because the Clarissa Shields, the Alicia Baumgartner, the drama that goes to it. But at the end of the day, I'm keeping it consistent when I talk about women boxing, right? So, but I also been consistent in exposing the dark side of boxing and contracts and the political side of things. And this is the reason why, look, I'm gonna tell you like this. There's a lot of people that when they look at the Clarissa Shields situation, they could look at it as a relation that they looking at it. There's a lot of people that's not too much into boxing, but they look at Clarissa Shields situation and they see a conflict of interest. They see the relationship dynamic, be like, yo, what the hell is, this girl's getting got. This girl don't know what the hell is happening. This girl's about to get her heart broken. She's gonna get her heart broken so bad. She's probably God forbid. That's the way that she shows how she is obsessed with this dude. And we could see it from a far away. Yo, my man, this guy's not into you. This guy's about it. This guy, there's an expiration date, woman. There's an expiration date, but she don't see it. She thinks that we all haters. So fuck it. When that day comes by and she's all heartbroken and stuff like that, she's gonna be doing interview, or it's gonna be bad. You heard what she said in that in the Shannon Sharp interview. I don't want to date celebrities because I don't want to be embarrassed publicly. And if I get embarrassed publicly, you're gonna get embarrassed real bad. And we trying to look out. We trying to look out. We trying to look out, Junkyard Dog. We trying to look out. Antonio Tova would win, but you don't want to listen to us. Clarissa Shields. So go to the shithole, you damn cesspool. We're not gonna look out for you no more, but we're gonna keep on talking about you. But anyway. Yeah, she's a cesspool, man. For real. No. I'm tired of that. Hey, yo, I'm sorry. And there's people coming to my channel in the comment section or on Twitter. Follow me on Twitter. Hey, yo, Punch, you a man, yo. Why you talking about that black, beautiful sister and stuff like that? What you talking about? I told one dude in the Twitter said, beautiful. Who you talking about? I'm lost. I'm lost in your translation. You said beautiful and what? Beautiful and what, my brother? Who you talking about? Huh? You talking about the same person? Nah, my brother, you crazy. No. Hey, yo, go check the archives. I used to argue with a bunch of media folks and stuff like that. Clarissa Shields, no, respect Clarissa Shields. She's a queen of this. But that was in the beginning. But now I seen the light. You know what I'm saying? Shit. I seen the light. Well, other people used to be like, nah, Punch, well, you don't understand. You know what I'm saying? You don't understand this woman. This woman doesn't respect nobody. She got an attitude. She's a mouth. She's this and she's that. And I'm like, nah, man, we got to respect women boxing. You know what I'm saying? This is a gentleman's sport. You know, we got to respect you, women boxing. And you know, this sport is generated by male dominance, but we're the gentlemen. Let's support women boxing and stuff like that. And people used to be like, hey, yo, no, Punch, you don't know what you're talking about. This woman is a cancer. This woman is no good. Now I finally see it. I finally saw the light. You know what I'm saying? Maybe my mind was in the wilderness. But I saw the light. And then the more years go by, the more fights go by. Let's not forget that remember, and a lot of people ain't talking about this. Her attitude ain't new about Shadeja Green being in the stretcher. Being disingenuous. That apology was disingenuous. That's not an apology. Clarissa Shields acting like, let's pray for Green. You don't know how to pray, woman. Pray. You pray for the devil himself. Hey, yo, folks. Hey, yo, so some of us was raised in the church, or we know something about the church. We know scripture. We all know it. Like I said the other day, the devil comes in a pretty face. So she think that I'm praying, Lord, no, you praying to Lucifer himself. The way you carry yourself. Ain't no God in you, woman. You saw the Melissa Ford interview when she's like, I wanted to get married before we got out. I didn't want my relationship to get out like that. And That's why I say, man, you gotta be with it. We all gotta go back to the being an extension of God, because you know what I'm saying? But anyway, Clarissa Shields, I'm gonna say the truth. And I think that a lot of people ain't talking about it. Or maybe some people have acknowledged that about what she said. She said, well, let's go by what she says. Let's go by what her words. Let's go by her words, and let's go by what her words.
Papa whooped 50 ass. He beat out 50 Cent. Papa whooped 50 Cent ass.
Now, I did a video about that yesterday, and she's saying that Pap will whoop 50 ass. If I would drop the lawsuit if he fights Papoose. First and foremost, I really don't think that she knows 50 Cent for real. That's why there's a lot of people out there that's saying that that the school bus that she was riding when she was in school only had 5 seats. So before 50 became a rapper, 50 Cent was a boxer. Right there and there, I'm like, right there when she said that, I'm saying in my mind, you don't know 50 Cent really. You might know 50 Cent in the club. You might know the story that he got shot. You might have seen the biopic or something, I don't know. But 50 Cent before that was an amateur boxer. Golden Glove. Junior Olympic. Trying to fight for the Junior Olympics. So why? Papoose ain't known for that. Papoose is known for ribbity rapi. That's it. And I don't even want to listen to the ribbity rip. He has the same flow for the past 20 plus years. No hits. I'm not saying that he's not good with the mic and good with the wordplay, but what I'm saying is that's it, man. It's outdated, in my opinion. Still in the car, hey, yo, you know what I'm saying? So when I go here, I go there. And when there goes there, and then he goes here. And everybody know, and everybody see. You know what I'm saying, B? Hey, guy, shut up already. I don't want to listen to you already, man. Go change your flow. Go buy your flow. Do something, my brother. I'm tired of that Papoose. Get the hell out of here, y'all. I would have retired a long time ago. That's it, my brother. Still 50 years old, you know what I'm saying? So I go here and I go right there. And you know what I'm saying? And, you know, because and matter of fact, the last thing that go check out the last rippity rapi that he did. I'm thinking that he's talking about Claressa Shields. No, it's true, my brothers and sisters. I'm tired of that dude already, yo. Hey, yo, matter of fact, I'm not even tired of the dude. No, let's be honest. I'm not tired of Papoose. I'm not tired of Papoose. Is that, I don't know, folks, but I think I'm guilty of everything that aligns with Clarissa now is like dirty. I don't know. I don't want to judge, but damn it, I'm human, right? Everything now, see, nobody used to disrespect or nobody looked at Papoose in a bad light. There was women out there, and even the fellas respected Papoose. There was a lot of fellas in the coaches like, yo, nah, man, I wouldn't rock with a woman with an 8-year bid or 7-year bid. You know what I'm saying? He was there rocking with Remy Martin. Even the ladies was like, yo, he a real dude. Damn, yo, he a real motherfucker, yo, rocking with Remy like that. So people respect the Papoose. But then when he aligned himself with Dracula, with Princess Fiona, now you could see people throwing shades at Papoose. Now people be like, man, shut up with your little rippity rappy. That's it, man. Get out of here. The last thing that you was out when you was in the remix with Busta Rhymes, bring it, man, somewhat on them be and talking about it. That was the last time I don't even know what your album is called. The Remy diss track was hot. All that. Look at Remy. Remy don't even have to do nothing. And she comes out of nowhere and then she does a freestyle and it's like #1 in iTunes and all of that. Papoose been rapping every day and still can't catch wave. I know he be sitting in his car like, damn, all this rippity, rappy, man. Damn, man. Damn, man, what's going to be the day? I just want one hit. Even Vanilla Ice had a hit, bruh. Even Vanilla got a hit, man. Even the dude that says, come, baby, baby, come, baby, baby, come. You got to give me love and you got to hit me some. Even that got a hit, damn it. Shit. He dropped the song 10s and 20s. What was the song? No, what was it? 50s and 20s, 20s and 50s, 10s and 50s, 20s, something like that. My brother, a lot of people don't carry cash like that no more, my brother. You know, everybody got a debit card, credit card. They got a Cash App card. Let's be honest. So we get into the point where people don't even carry cash, and you're talking about the 10s and 20s. What was it? 50s and 20s, 50s and 10s. I don't know, something like that. Something like that. He said, I got Diamond Nickels. Oh, shit. But you see when she's saying, let's go back to what she says. Listen to her and let me know what y'all really know or what y'all think she's talking about.
Papa whooped 50 ass. He beat out 50 Cent. Papa whooped 50 Cent ass.
See, everybody is running with the, Clarissa Shields said that Papa beat 50 and she's challenging 50 to fight Pap. Yeah, 50. What you gonna do? Go and fight Pap. That's not what she's trying to say. That's not what it is. You know what it is? She's not calling out 50 Cent. She's calling out Papoose to fight 50 Cent. It's not 50 Cent. She's pretending. No, listen to me, folks. Listen to me. Just think. Don't think. Just don't listen to her, because we could listen to certain things and we could read certain things, but comprehension is key. Comprehension is the key. Right? It's comprehending. It's not that she's challenging 50. Behind closed doors, she's challenging Pap to fight 50. She's challenging Pap to fight 50 because even in the diss track that Pap had directed to 50 Cent, he wasn't standing up for Claressa Shields. He wasn't standing up for Claressa Shields. Man, everybody be flaming Claressa Shields. Even in the Vlad TV, when Vlad was like, hey, yo, yeah, you saw the picture of this, and Papoose started laughing. See, Claressa Shields is not content with Papoose going at 50 with the rippity rappy. She wants blood. She wants to see a fight. She wants to see Papoose do to 50 what Papoose did to the rapper that was doing that was dealing with Remy Ma. Inside, she's mad. She wants her man from Brooklyn. Look how she's so. Hey, y'all, and everybody in New York know that everybody in New York know that Papoose is, you know what I'm saying? What you mean that everybody in New York? I'm from New York, born and raised. 50 Cent is from New York too. Ain't nobody heard that Papoose was the second coming to Mike Tyson. That dude is a rapper, a rippity rapper. All right. He's not known for boxing. 50 was known for boxing. Why are you trying to put your man in a situation like that? It's because you're desperate for Papoose to put hands on. Just beat him up. Beat him up. That's what it is. She's not challenging 50. She's challenging Pap. Please do something. Fight him. Fight him. Fight him for me. See, sometimes, I'm going to say it like this, ladies and gentlemen. Hold on. Love my kids with the $5. Says Clarissa Shields scream on me for comment I made on Punch page. I'm slow, no logic per her. Oh, she wrote me a whole misspelled Webster dictionary spelling one. Hey, yo, she wanted to sue me. I'm still waiting on the cease and desist. Cease and desist letter. I'm still waiting on the letter. You know why she can't sue Punch Drunk Boxing? Because I no liar. I no tell no lie. I ain't no liar. I ain't no liar. Huh? If I say, yo, Clarissa Shields, you don't knock out nobody. Shut the fuck up. I got power. You're lying. No, you don't knock out nobody. That's the truth. I'm not lying. If I say, yo, woman, you would have raped my married man. Stop it. Stop it. Don't get mad. You would have married man. Stupid. You're the side chick. You're a mistress. On paper, you're a mistress. That's it. Huh? You talking about want to have a baby. I want to have a baby. We're going to have a baby next year and stuff like that. Nobody want to have a baby with you. Nobody want to bring another Clarissa Shields in this world. Whoever brings another Clarissa Shields in this world, I want them locked up. 15 years to life. Huh? Yeah, I said it. If you bring, whoever brings another Clarissa Shields in this world that mix eggs and sperms and all of that, hey, yo, put them in jail, man. Give them, hey, yo, put them in jail for 15 to life. No. Can you imagine another one of those? Hell no. No. No, I'm not the person that love all babies. Oh my God, man, I'll kick a man. One of them babies come over here. Trick or treat, trick or treat. Get the hell out of here. No candy for you, okay? Who's your mother? Clarissa, get the hell out of there. No trick or treat for you, okay? No trick or treat. Yeah. Hell yeah. Halloween comes around and Papoose and Clarissa Shields has a baby and let's say they come and trick or treat and the little Clarissa comes around. How you doing? Trick or treat. Who's your parents? Clarissa Shields? Yeah, my mama and my daddy. My daddy and my mama is Clarissa. Trick or treat. Hey, yo, get the hell out of here, right? Huh? I give a can of Goya beans or something like that. Huh? Shit. No, we don't need another one of those. What she should be saying, what she should be saying is, this year I have 2 fights. Good. Because she need a public, she need a PR, she needs somebody. This is what I want to hear from Clarissa Shields. This year, I got 2 fights. Good. I'm all right with that. This year, the goal is for Papoose to finalize his divorce. And then you will like him to propose to you after finalizing the divorce. And then you will say, I want to have a baby. And the people, whether they like you or not, going to be like, that's honorable. That's more like it, because you're in a position of motivating and inspiring other women, other young ladies. You're making it see. You know why we should speak against this, and why we should, especially in the culture, our culture. And when I'm talking about how our culture, the hip hop culture, the inner cities, let's be real, let's be honest. You may like certain people's music, but we not rocking with the lifestyle. Even dudes nowadays, and I was talking about this in one of the lives. These rappers, these celebrities are turning the scoochies into housewives. Back in the days, you didn't even have to go back in the days. You could go 20 years ago. Dudes, established dudes, what you call established, wouldn't married a scoochie, a skank and a hoochie. No. Now you got a bunch of strippers on the mic now, and these dudes are marrying these girls. You can have all. Why you marrying these girls, bro? Why? Keep, you know what I'm saying? Like there's a space for everybody, but it's like, what are you doing to marrying a Cardi B? What are you doing? Why are you doing when you having a baby? Like even with Devin Haney, when Devin Haney had a baby with the girl from Taz Angel. Like, why you want to put yourself? You could have all these shit, but you Taz Angel, really? Like, what the fuck's happening? You know what I'm saying? Like, so Clarissa is in position to be like, you know what? Pap, you're my friend. Just like he said that he's your best friend. Get your stuff situated. I'm here to support you. I got a lot of love for you. Hey, I can love you as a friend. Get yourself situated because I'm in the public eye and I represent, or I can represent, a lot of women. So when they see my situation, this is what Pap, and this is when you know that Pap don't give a F about Clarissa Shields. Because Pap, you signed Clarissa Shields, or your company, Win Records, signed Clarissa Shields, right? And you just don't sign Clarissa Shields. You sign the likeness of Clarissa Shields. That's what signing a fighter is. You own the likeness of Clarissa Shields. Yes. Remember what I said in the beginning of the live? I said we're going to be talking about contracts. We're going to be talking about contracts. In boxing contract, when you sign a fighter, when a promotional company, entity, even a manager signs a fighter, they own their likeness. You own her right now. Yes, I know Clarissa Shields probably looking on there. Nobody owns me. Go check your contract. Go speak to your attorney right now. I've read line boxing contracts. You are owned by Salida and Win Records. They own your likeness. All right? It is what it is. For those 2 years, they give you the bonus, and for those 2 years that you got on your contract, the $8 million contract, they own you. So you should be worried about Clarissa Shields, not only what she does in the ring, but how she presents herself outside of the ring, right? Clarissa Shields was already in position not to chase the algorithm. You understand what I'm trying to say? You already was in position not to chase the algorithm, not to clout, not to cap, for more attention. Because of Clarissa Shields, if you was already selling out arenas versus Savannah Marshall out there in the UK, you don't need bad publicity. You don't need it, right? You don't need bad publicity because you are already an established and an accomplished fighter. You're number one. You're noticed. People in the industry know who you are. People in the industry respect what you've done in the ring. You got a biopic. You got Olympic gold medal. You don't need to even create a villain character, somebody that's obnoxious, somebody that doesn't have any morals and principle. Or, you know what I'm saying? You don't have to create that, right? Papoose, you should worry about how this woman looks. Easily, you could be like, yo, let's tell the world that we're not in a relationship. We're not in a relationship because you in position to empowering young ladies. And when young ladies looking up to these women in established position, and when I'm talking about established position, I'm talking about people in position to motivate a mass amount of people. Some people be like, oh, these people ain't shit. I understand that some of the people, even famous people, celebrities, some regular people, average Joes like us be like, man, these people ain't shit. They ain't shit to me either. But they have an influence that they could tap into that regular people can't tap into. You understand? That's why people will sue somebody with influence. People will sue somebody that got high traffic because they could dictate an opinion. They could dictate the narrative. They could dictate how people look at you positively or negatively. Right? So Clarissa Shields, you an established woman fighter, and to be the GOAT or the GWO, whatever you want to call yourself, it takes more than just winning in the ring. Muhammad Ali did not become the GOAT because he was just a champion in the ring. Is that he was a champion in and out the ring because he had the respect of the culture outside of the ring, because he sacrificed. We see his sacrifice, we see his fight. That's what make Muhammad Ali the GOAT and forever the GOAT. It takes more than what you just do in the ring. It's what you do in and out the ring. It's how much are you of a good influence. This is influence, Clarissa Shields. I'm going to show you right here. This is influence. This is Amanda Serrano. Amanda Serrano was the only one on MVP that took a chance. and took a chance to believe in herself, to pull out the Katie Taylor fight, pulled out of the Katie Taylor fight, and says, no, I am worth more than just $75,000. I am worth more than $100,000. If I take that deal now, guess what? Then what am I doing? How am I showing that women boxing are moving forward? Yo, she was fighting for pay. And guess what? She pulled out 90% of the boxing world, flamed Amanda Serrano. And I told her, and I said, you know what? It's right that Amanda Serrano pulled out of the fight. This fight, she's a 7-figure fighter, 7th division world champion. Yeah, she got to fight for her pay. And guess what? It came through fruition. 2 fights later, she's Madison Square Garden selling out with Katie Taylor. And then months later, years later, look what her stance, look at what her sacrifices have done for women boxing. If it wasn't for Amanda Serrano, ladies and gentlemen, whether people like it or not, whether you are a fan or not, if it wasn't for the sacrifice of Amanda Serrano, today there won't be no professional women boxing sport. And everybody, it won't be, it won't be. Because MVP didn't come, their initial interest into boxing and women boxing, it wasn't to do all this for women. No, it was just for a fight. Amanda Serrano and Katie Taylor. But the way that Amanda Serrano and Katie Taylor performed and inspired and motivated, then they started looking at the bigger picture. No, it's just not about signing one fighter. And it's just not about one of the biggest fights in women boxing history. That fight was bigger than that. It meant bigger than that. This is what inspiring is. This is what being an ambassador is. This is when you have a relevant position, but it's more than just about you. It's about all the women. You know what I'm saying? And it continues. That's why Amanda Serrano signed a lifetime deal. Amanda Serrano could have done the same thing that Clarissa Shields is doing. Oh, she got a good opportunity with Win Records. Let me get that money and F the other ladies. Who signed with Win Records, ladies and gentlemen? Anybody in the chat, can you tell me another lady or woman fighter that is signed to Win Records? I'll wait. Tell me another woman fighter that is signed to Win Records. There's so much about women empowerment, women boxing, and women this and women athlete. You let me know. Clarissa Shields, whether you like it or not, you got that $3 million offer because you was la mamada to a married man. Clarissa Shields, you ain't get that $3 million bonus or that $8 million because what you do in the ring. You got it because la mamada. That's it. I'm just being real, ladies and gentlemen. I'm just being real. Do we know the intentions of it? Rumor, alleged, people feel like he washing his money with it. All I know is, what's the other athlete? Tell me another athlete that Clarissa Shields is bringing along and telling Papoose, sign this woman fighter. Like Amanda Serrano did for Shadeja Green. And these other ladies. And Crystal. And the rest. Amanda Serrano used her influence. And put it this way, I'm sorry. Amanda Serrano has used her relevancy. Has used her partnership. Has used her what you call now when you what's the word? It'll get back. She used her influence to help other women, to truly help women boxing. Clarissa Shields don't do that. Clarissa ain't about that. If you like Caroline Dubois so much, why don't you tell Papoose and Win Records to throw $2 million bonus and sign her? How about this? I know that a lot of these don't get like major contracts. Tell Win Records to buy out Caroline Dubois' contract. I mean, it's not like MVP is going to lose too much anyway. Who you establishing? Who you bringing to the table? Who you helping out? Nobody, because you're for self. You could have been with the rest of the ladies establishing and uplifting boxing, especially now that ESPN, the worldwide leader in sports, are invested in women boxing. You could have got that fight with Shadeja Green with MVP. And matter of fact, that would have been the kickoff fight. Maybe the Alicia Baumgartner would have never been the kickoff fight if you would have signed to MVP, and then we would have got Clarissa Shields versus Shadeja Green to kick off that fight. But you were so stuck with the gigolo upstairs, talking to his wife, that you lost the sight of the bigger picture. So, going with the interview and what's going viral right now, she wants 50 to fight Papoose. No, you want Papoose to fight 50. You want Papoose to fight 50 because you want Papoose to do to 50 what he did to the dude that was effing his wife, allegedly. But Papoose ain't gonna do that. Papoose don't care. I already think that, in my opinion, I think that Papoose already got his exit plan. I don't know if his exit plan is going to be safe, but I think he got his exit plan. He got his exit plan. You know what I'm saying? It's only, 2 years? That man ain't trying to have a baby with you. It's common sense, ladies and gentlemen. You think that win records? Time out. And I understand this, the Vlad TV interview with Papoose is the first time that he's talking about, I will have a baby. You know what I'm saying? She got 2 more fights. She want to fight 2 more fights, and probably next year we have a baby. You don't got to lie, Craig. You don't got to lie. You ain't going to give that woman a baby. You probably have a secret vasectomy, bruh. You know why you ain't going to give that woman a baby? Because you're not stupid enough to give her a 2-year deal. Why would you give her a $3 million bonus, and then an $8 million deal? We all know that for women athletes, we don't know if a woman after being pregnant is going to be the same. You know what I'm saying? For some women, they get back to normal. For other women, it takes time. What did Clarissa Shields said in the Melissa Ford interview? Oh, you know, I'm going to get big. I'm going to get real big. And I told Papoose, when I get big and chunky, because a lot of women, all my women in my family is all big, you got to be in the gym. You got to be in the gym and look right. Man, there's going to be a limit to him looking right. He's going to be 50 years old. Woman, what do you think you want him to like? You want him to look like Hercules? He about to be 50 soon. Ain't nobody trying to, you know why? It's just common sense. He's not going to get this woman pregnant because ain't nobody going to give you a 2-year deal. You telling me that they're going to cough up $3 million signing bonus for you to just to fight this year. You're going to be out next year. And then they don't know what to expect the year after. Come on now. Come on now. Come on now. This is why it's going to get dangerous for Papoose. Because let me tell you like this. And I think that people have been in certain situations, whether you're male or female. One of the dangers is effing with people. And by effing with people, meaning this, leading somebody on when you know. And this goes out to anybody, whoever's dealing with this, if you've been the victim of it or you're the one that's doing it. If you're not in love with the person, you don't want to be truly in a relationship with the person, and you know that that other person loves you and they rock with you, you know it, but you don't feel nothing like, you don't feel it's not a reciprocation. You don't feel it like they feel it. Don't lead them on, bro. That's how shit get dangerous. Because you're going too deep into it. This woman already got a tattoo. This woman talking about babies. This woman is already, this woman is so lost that the chick already seen the tweet. You seen the tweet. Oh, I'm not sorry, not the tweet. The message of Papoose messaging Remy saying that, Papoose saying that you're ugly. It's not the world. It's not your family member. It's not only the trolls or nothing like that. The man that's upstairs was talking to his own wife, calling you ugly, and you still dealing with that man, and you still in love with that man. You so much in deep, in love, lust, obsessed, whatever you want to call it, that you with a man that think that you smell like manure. He think that you butt ugly. And ugly is a bad word, folks. Ugly is a bad word. You know what I'm saying? I fear God. I don't even like using an ugly word. We can have all the jokes and stuff like that. I even try not to say ugly. Ugly is an ugly word. But the man think that you butt ugly. So the signs are there. She just doesn't want to look at the signs. She don't want to look at the caution, the yield, the stop sign. She just, I don't know, that the chick is crazy. The chick is crazy. You think, how many times when they talk about the tattoo, facts, like the tattoo, and Papoose, you could see the face expression like, yeah, she surprised me with that. That's a you know what a face expression is? That is like, damn, that woman bugging, yo. Fuck, like, damn. But you keep leading her on. If you're trying to say that you're going to give her a baby next year, Papoose is going way in too deep. Too deep. Papoose, she already signed the contract, my brother. You don't got to keep leading this poor woman on. She signed the contract. She's already in contract. Let that be the fuckery. That's it. She signed the contract. Ain't nothing she could do about it. But you trying to protect an investment. You're trying to protect. You think that you're protecting her. You think that you're going, no, my brother, you making it worse. You making it worse, my brother. This is a woman that if either she will slit her wrist or she'll slit yours, my brother. You keep on playing. You keep on playing because you already see that this woman is too crazy already. She's crazy in love. She's blind, and they could take over your mind. And you think of love, and it's truly not. She got to elevate and find Jesus Christ. For real. She ain't trying to challenge no damn 50 Cent. She trying to challenge Papoose. Come downstairs and fuck this motherfucker. Papoose, come downstairs. Did you hear the 50 Cent said to me? He called me a handsome woman. You know I ain't Papoose, come down and fight 50. I dare you to fight my man. I dare you to fight my... Nah, we know what it is. Come on, we know what it is. We know what it is. Hey, yo, it don't matter how much hey, yo, for the men. Hey, yo, man, that's looking on right now. Let's give certain, let's give game, because I think that certain women don't even understand. There's sometimes men don't even like going out to a club or in that element where it's man packed. Men sometimes don't want to go to the club with his own woman. You know why? Because when a man goes out to the club or a lounge that is real packed and you got drunkenness, you got everybody halfway drunk, everybody nice, men is out there trying to get women trying to get men, and everybody, you know what I'm saying? A man goes out, but his eyes is always lurking. He's in protection mode. And that's the uncomfortability. That's why men in relationship, I don't want to go to no club, baby. Now I want to go to that club and have fun. No. Every time I'm going to go to the restroom, he got to think about another dude violating. So a dude got to be on protection mode. The dude's going to be, then the wifey going to be like, don't touch me. Boom. Here comes me, the man. And I got to deal with this dude. But in all actuality, is the dude really wrong? No, he's out trying to get girls. But son, there's girls out there that sometimes put their man in position to throw down when the man ain't trying to throw down. I'm here to have fun and relax, and you wanted to go to this place, and now these men in touch you trying to talk to you, and I'm here trying to and then you picking a fight, then you disrespecting the man, then I gotta come through and I gotta no man, I don't want to deal with that shit. You think that Papoose at the age of 50 want to throw down? Did Papoose ever say, hey, yo, man, I wanna, hey, yo, let's do an exhibition. Hey, yo, right now, a lot of celebrities is fighting exhibitions. They capitalizing off that. They're not on that type of time. Woman, why you trying to get this elderly man that type? Nah, I ain't gonna say it, but you know what I'm saying. Why you trying to get this man the type of time? What the man want to do, what Papoose want to do is keep it on wax. What that man want to do is he want to show his skills and talent on the battle with 50 and put it on wax. What you asking is a fist fight. They're not on that type of time. But the thing is, the rippity rap is not good enough for you. Sometimes they want to, there's sometimes women out there that want to match what he gave the ex or the baby mama or the ex-wife, to match their importance. So remember when she said she want to have a baby, and she said, I want to have a son because Papoose want to have a son. But then Remy Ma exposed that, and I don't want to go into people's family, but this is what Remy Ma is public records. This is what she said. And Remy Ma said that he's not cool with his son because his son is basically gay, right? So that's why Claressa Shields said, oh yeah, and Papoose want to have a son. So now Claressa Shields, she wants to give Papoose a son because she feels that she could give Papoose what Remy Ma couldn't give Papoose, thus trying to level the importance. That's why she want Papoose to fight 50. They want a fist fight because she wants Papoose to fight for her the way that Papoose ignited himself and his anger, because sometimes anger shows you how much, or jealousy shows you how much you love the other person. Sometimes, right? People, we all mind fuck ourselves from time to time. Sometimes, you know, I remember my mom used to be like, but your father, like, before he used to be jealous, he don't love me. He didn't love me like that because they got a certain time when he wasn't jealous. So there's women and men that sometimes we gear how much we care about you and love you, and we attach it to jealousy. If you were jealous, that means that you love that person just as much. If you're not jealous, something is off. Damn, he not jealous. Damn, if there's guys around, he don't even give a damn. Yeah, go out, baby, just go out. I don't give a damn. Which is really not true, because that could be security. That could be, I trust you. But some women, they don't even think, no, there's women out there that they want their men to be jealous. You know what I'm saying? And there's men out there that they like that jealous woman. They like that, you know, like, yeah, I got her. Yeah, she loved me. She ain't never gonna have a man like me. Yeah. But that's all ego. Let's be real, let's be honest. That's all ego. Let me see what y'all saying. Remy threw Papoose in the garbage now. Clarissa trying to get, man, yeah. Cause I don't think she don't know 50. She only know 50 for rapping. This dude been training his whole life. This true don't even, yo, Papoose don't, I mean 50 don't even drink. This dude been in shape for half of his life. What she's talking about? Rap so boxing out is the voice of the UK. London, what's good, bro? He said, yo, let's go 50 Cent. New movie out now. Hey, yo, like I said before, Claressa Shields is in the position right now where her relevancy right now, and this is what I did a video and we was talking about who's the face of women boxing. I believe that the face of women boxing is collectively right now. Right now, I think that Amanda Serrano and Katie Taylor has elevated women boxing like it's never been elevated before. I think Amanda Serrano business, the way that she carried herself and the way she was impactful and empowered and facilitating all these deals. I think that Amanda Serrano right now is the most influential, not only for women boxing, but one of the most influential women athlete of our time right now. Right? Katie Taylor's done wonderful things. She's a trailblazer, what she did in the Olympics, but Katie Taylor is not doing for other women the way Amanda Serrano is doing for other women. Katie Taylor, Katie Taylor is not here. Katie Taylor is not elevating women around. It takes more than just in. Now, if you tell me who's the best in ring go, just the ring, because it's just like it's like I remember when Mike Tyson said about Manny Pacquiao and Floyd Mayweather. When he was like talking, well, nah, he didn't say that. Nah, he didn't say influential. But it's almost like what I was trying to say about Muhammad Ali. You got the GOAT is what you do in and out the ring. How you carry the sport. How Amanda Serrano has carried the sport to this day still is dynamic. So, but that's opinions, right? GOAT and who's the best is opinions. Now, what I was going to say about, she said exactly, Punch. I think that the face of women boxing is collectively, right? But if we're talking about the debate of Alicia Baumgartner and Clarissa Shields, who's the face of women boxing? I'm going to give it to Alicia Baumgartner right now. If we have to debate about Alicia Baumgartner and Clarissa Shields, nobody else, because Amanda Serrano and Katie Taylor don't be like, I'm the face of women boxing. They're so secure of who they are, what they have done for women boxing. They don't have to be the one that say, I'm the face. They don't need to. But if we're having the debate of Alicia Baumgartner and Clarissa Shields, the face of women boxing, right now, I know Alicia Baumgartner for boxing. When we talk about Alicia Baumgartner, anybody talk about Alicia Baumgartner, we're talking about boxing. We're talking about her fight. When we're talking about Clarissa Shields right now, we're talking about Papoose. We're talking about, we like even in her latest interviews, they're not talking about how she fights. Is Melissa Ford asking her how she trains? Is Melissa Ford or the Breakfast Club is asking her, who's your next opponent? Who are you going to fight next? Who is Lauren Price? What Lauren Price has done? Who is this potential opponent? Who is Michaela Mayer? Ain't nobody asking Clarissa Shields about her boxing ability, what she does in the ring, how she throws a jab, how she works out, what's her training regimen. They don't care because her relevancy right now is everything that doesn't have to do with boxing. When you think about Clarissa, she's going viral on, Papoose could be 50. That has nothing to do with boxing. When we're thinking about Alicia Baumgartner, we're thinking about Alicia Baumgartner and Caroline Dubois jabbing at each other for a potential fight. So right now, if we're talking about the debate of Alicia Baumgartner and Clarissa Shields when it comes to the sport of boxing, who's the face of boxing right now? The face of women boxing right now between the two, for me, is Alicia Baumgartner. Why? Because Alicia Baumgartner she could talk the talk and walk the walk. She has a dynamic presence to also elevate other women boxing. She is an inspirational or motivational tool for the sport of boxing. Alicia Baumgartner has the same dynamic, whether people like it or not. She has the same dynamic and aura to what Oscar de la Hoya brought to the table. Let me explain. I'm not saying that she's a gold medalist Olympian. What I'm saying is Oscar de la Hoya at the time was bringing a whole new different crowd into into boxing. Oscar de la Hoya was bringing women. Boxing has forever been male dominant. In the audience, male dominant. When Oscar de la Hoya emerged, he brought a whole new different fan base that wasn't in tune with boxing like that. If y'all was living in the 90s, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Alicia Baumgartner, whether people like it or not, whether people want to acknowledge it or not, she brings a dynamic that brings the fellas into the sport of, into liking women boxing. Let me tell you like this, ladies and gentlemen, I've been talking about women boxing since day one. And every time I was talking about women boxing, I did a live show of women boxing. 90% of the guys in the chat will be like, yo, Punch, stop talking about women boxing. Nobody want to watch that. Fuck these girls. These girls don't knock nobody out. Come on, man. Let's get back. Let's talk about Devin Haney, Teofimo Lopez, Ryan Garcia, Javante Tan Davis. Come on, man. When I talk about women boxing, it was like 15, 10 people looking on. Sometimes you need to bring a whole new crowd, that casual crowd. Alicia Baumgartner is making the fellas look. Now, she looks apart. She talks apart. She looks apart. Perfect shape. The ladies like her. The fellas like her. And she's entertaining. So when we're talking about the face of women boxing, you want that to be the face. You're accomplished. You talk that game, you walk that game, you entertaining. If she ain't getting a knockout, she's hurting people. If she ain't getting a knockout, she hurting people. She could fight. Are we talking about Alicia Baumgartner's relationships? No. Are we talking about Alicia Baumgartner, what she does outside of the sport of boxing? I don't know what she does outside of the I don't know what she does outside of the sport of boxing. I don't know who she dated. I don't know. I don't care. We don't care. Her boxing career overwhelms anything else. Not for Claressa Shields. Nobody's saying, yo, I can't wait to see Claressa Shields fight. Yo, I can't wait to see the weigh-in. Hey, yo, Alicia Baumgartner's weigh-in is just as good as the fight. Hey, yo, I hear the fellas saying, yo, I want to see what she gonna be wearing. Yo, look. It's bringing a whole different dynamic. It's bringing that type of feminine into women boxing. Because let's be real, let's be honest, ladies, we all know when it comes to professional sports, right? Most of the time, and I think it's getting way better. A lot of the people, a lot of the women, you know what I'm saying? A lot of high profiles in the past were lesbians, you know what I'm saying? Dykey. No disrespect to the ladies. I'm just keeping it real, right? You know what I'm saying? A lot of them was tomboys. But there has been an emerge in the past, you know, outside of Venus and Serena Williams, right? Outside of them, right? They've done a wonderful job in elevating women's sports. But it's now becoming a regular thing that we see the feminine women athlete. That's in my opinion, for me, that is sexy. That is beautiful. I like to see that. I like to see that. Like, yo, it ain't nothing good with a feminine. I'm not gonna say nothing good, but it's something about athletic, sporty, feminine women athletes. You understand? Like, you don't gotta be butchy. You don't gotta be, you know what I'm saying? There is an emerge of that. There's an emerge of that. You know? I like to see women athletes with their man. You know, because me growing up, most of the girls in the basketball team was all dykey. They was all dating girls. You know what I'm saying? Me growing up, most of the athletes, more of the female athletes were outside of the volleyball, you know, volleyball teams, whether in high school, college, or something like that. Most of them was like dating other girls, you know? So I think that Alicia Baumgartner brings that. She brings that ladylike, but she brings that fire at the same time. You know? She brings that exotic, but classy at the same time. Right? Shout out to Amanda Serrano, is a beautiful lady. You know, herself as well. There's a lot of beautiful ladies in the sport of boxing, right? But even Amanda Serrano and Katie Taylor, they didn't promote themselves like, okay, the weigh-in and let me put the bikini on and stuff like that and the thong on. No. They don't have to do that. They sold it with this. So it's just like I said the other day. Women boxing has been elevated with respect, not chaos, not drama, not calling another woman out her name, calling her trash. You didn't see that from Amanda Serrano and Katie Taylor. You ain't see Amanda Serrano calling Katie Taylor a bitch, a hoe, and all that derogatory terms. Vice versa, we didn't see that. Hannah Gabriel, bad. Yeah, that's what she don't want. That's a Hannah Gabriel. She Clarissa, she don't want to fight Hannah. She's a diva as well. You know what I'm saying? But when it comes to Clarissa, is that, yeah, I want to talk about face of boxing. Is that a woman that I want my daughter to be I want my daughter to look up to outside of their mothers? Do you want your daughter to look up to a Clarissa Shields? No, not the way that she walk, presents herself, how she hates other people that do well. She don't uplift her contemporaries. She can't wait to see her contemporary falls. That's her. What she did after the fight of Shadeja Green and that event, she downplays it. What she did after the event of Amanda Serrano and Katie Taylor, downplayed it. So how can that be the face of boxing if she tries to tear down and devalue everything that is good and great in the sport of boxing? How can that be your face of boxing? I don't want that. Because if she was the face of boxing, if she was truly the face of boxing and had control to be the face of boxing, she would devalue everything else, because that's what she does. That's what she does. She don't care about women. She cares about herself. She can't be the face. Alicia Baumgartner is the face. In debating and comparing between the two. Now, Alicia, I say this about Alicia Baumgartner. Alicia, don't go that route. I seen the latest interview. Shout out to Two Tone. I seen a little bit of it. I haven't seen the whole thing. I heard a little bit of it. And I heard Alicia Baumgartner. She was talking that ish. You know what I'm saying? But even me, I'm like, yo, just like Alicia Baumgartner was saying, she said, let that person talk. I don't got to deal with a Clarissa. She gonna talk. Basically, she gonna hang herself. Alicia, don't go that route. Hold this, hold that, bitch. No. Alicia Baumgartner, no. Don't go that route. You don't gotta talk. Don't speak her language. Don't speak her language. Let her. I'm telling you, she don't got no fight left. She needs y'all. Be thorough, be classy, be yourself. But remember, you're an inspirational figure. She's not. She can't inspire nobody outside the ring. She don't captivate the imagination, the emotions of the boxing fans, male or female. She doesn't get knocked out. She's not an entertaining fighter. So the most that she could get, and if Clarissa Shields, if she says that she's the algorithm and she's getting all this attention, how is she using it to benefit her? Because this is the time right now. Let me tell you something about this. Money and relevancy has to coexist to create, change the narrative or perception of you, if it's negative. This is the time that everybody is looking at you now, Clarissa Shields. What are you doing with it? What are you doing with the attention? If you feel like, oh, everybody talking about me, I got everybody. I'm like the Beyonce of boxing. I'm the new, all right. So are you cool with everybody not liking you? Are you cool with that? She's like, oh, you know what I'm saying? Like, people, y'all so desperate. You think I've been called ugly all my life. Y'all so desperate. I'm beautiful. I'm cute. The more that you say that, I don't hear no other woman saying that every fucking day. I'm cute. I'm this. No, it's because when you look at yourself in the mirror, when you shut that camera, you don't feel like that. You don't feel like that. But it's not your physical appearance. It's not truly the physical appearance. It's what you got in your soul inside, and it brings that ugliness inside, brings out the physical side. So it don't matter how much pound of makeup and wigs you put on. It don't matter. People see you the same way. People see you the same way. They see you as Pookie from New Jack City. It ain't gonna change. They see you as Pookie's girlfriend from New Jack City. Matter of fact, I was prom king in King High School. Mm-hmm. I was prom queen in King's High School. Bitch, you ain't nothing but a prom fiend. Man, look like Pookie with a wig. Huh? Out of here. Hold on, what else? What else? Hey, yo, remember, Clarissa, 50 used to box. This was 50. Back in the days, you gonna get Papoose effed up. It seems like you don't know the history. 50 Cent was a Golden Glove. Huh? Potential Junior Olympic. This was 50. I don't know why you want Papoose in the ring. You trying to get Papoose knocked the F out. Oh, Papoose, he go over there, yo, girl, yo, Clarissa, chill. I just want to be in the booth and rippity-rappy. I don't want to fight that man. Why? But fight him. I already said in the Melissa 4, you gonna have to fight that man. You gonna have to fight him. But yeah, nigga. Yeah. But you fought the dude that was sleeping with your wife. But you can't fight 50 Cent when he's calling me a handsome man. You can't be there for me. You can't fight 50. You can't write me a song so I could diss Remy. Like I wrote a song for you. Can you write a song for me so I could diss Remy? You can't write me a song. You can't fight for me. That's what. Papoose don't give a shit about this woman, and she just doesn't understand it. She don't understand it. Oh, what I was gonna say, I was talking about contracts, right? Hold on, I'm gonna educate y'all folks. I don't want it to get boring. I'm gonna go through it in less than 5 minutes. I'm gonna go through this in less than 5 minutes, and I'm gonna tell you the exit plan. Give me a second. Give me a second, my friends. Let me upload this pic. I can understand. I'm the only YouTuber that's going to educate y'all on this. Ain't nobody going to educate that. Anybody in the business of boxing, y'all want to jump in, just hit me up so y'all we can elaborate on this right quick. Because ain't nobody, I've been doing this for years. Give me a second. All right, ladies and gentlemen, take a good look at this. I'm gonna read this shit right quick. This is part of a boxing contract. Ain't nobody on YouTube, ain't no boxing content creator gonna show you this right here. This is standard boxing contract. And how much you wanna bet? Clarissa Shields, if you're looking on, go to your email right now and go check out your contract right now. I'm gonna help out Clarissa Shields right quick right now. This is standard. Now, this is Clarissa Shields. This is a part of her contract. I'm going to read it to you right quick so you can understand the exit plan and what's happening right now to Clarissa Shields while she's in Win Records and Salida Promotions. Subject to the terms and conditions set forth below, fighter hereby grants to promoter the exclusive worldwide rights to promote and produce all professional boxing contents, bouts, fights, exhibitions, and events. individually a contest and collectively the contest. To be engaged by fighter during the term of this agreement, promoter or its designees shall promote and produce such contests subject to the terms and conditions set forth herein. Fighter further grants to promoter and such exclusive promotion rights shall include without limitations of foregoing grant the following: the unrestricted and exclusive right to stage all contests, the unrestricted rights to sell tickets of admissions to all contests and training sessions shall be entitled to all the site fees, live gate receipts, sponsorship fees, revenues, and limited to souvenirs, item programs, commercial and merchandising, tie-ups, and advertisement, banners, buttons, item of clothing or other apparel, poster, souvenir items, and all similar products. Ladies and gentlemen, this means right here, in layman's terms, they own everything. Clarissa Shields is going to get paid her minimum guarantee, right? Her minimum guarantee. She's going to get paid her minimum guarantee. Let's say, for example, Franchon Crew de Jeune. She fought Franchon Crew de Jeune. They signed her for $8 million deal. That's what she says, right? $8 million deal, $3 million bonus. Boom. How the $8 million is going to add up, right? Her first fight was Franchon Crew de Jeune. I know that Clarissa Shields did not get paid more than $1.2 million. How do I know that Clarissa Shields roughly did not get paid more than not even $1.2 million? Could have been $900,000, could be 1.1, could be 1.2, but she didn't even get $2 million. You know how I know? Because the Michigan State Athletic Commission emailed me how much the fee was. I'm sorry, the licensing fee. Hold on, let me see if I can make this thing a little bit closer so y'all can understand what I'm talking about. Hold on, give me a second. Oh yeah, man, punch on boxing. I'm gonna educate y'all right quick. I'm gonna do this business stuff in less than 5 minutes. Give me a second. Give me a second. I got y'all right here. Give me a second. Give me a second. I want you to see it close. Let me see. I could put it close. There you go. Give me a second. Has anybody shown y'all this? You can't even Google this right now. You can't even Google this, ladies and gentlemen, right now. You can't Google this. You can't chat. What is it? CPT it. You can't grok it right now. This was the licensing fee. This is the whole page right here. Only Punch Run Boxing have shown y'all this. This is the page right here. The zone. Look at the address. Boom. They blocked the account numbers and stuff like that. But here, give me a second. The licensing fee, February 22nd, event, Little Caesars Arenas, Detroit, 6.5. Meaning the 6.5 is the zone gives the licensing fee, boom, to Salida Promotions, right? From that 1.6 million, right? Even the press conference, it cost 25,000. So for that 1.6 million, the promotion has to pay everybody else, right? They have to pay Claressa Shields. Clarissa Shields, they're not going to give her 1.6 million, right? They can't give her 1.6 million because they need to pay Franchon Crew de Jeune and every fighter in that card. Now, of course, she's going to get the lion's share, because a lot of the fighters was not high profile. These fighters was not even making more than 25,000, 20,000, 16,000. You know, probably Franchon Crew de Jour, who said in the Angelique Lee interview, said that what she said in the Angelique Lee interview, she said that she didn't get paid more than her previous fights, meaning they lowballed Franchon Crew de Jour. And I was sending throughout videos, Franchon Crew de Jour, the only reason why she's fighting Franchon Crew de Jour was because she's a friend. So it was easy to get Franchon Crew de Jour and yo, girl, yo, just fight. Let's fight again. You're going to get paid this and stuff like that. I'm going to make sure you get paid this. See, she needs to fight somebody. She needs to fight somebody where she could get the lion's share. She knows that with Michaela Mayer, how much Michaela Mayer you think is going to get paid? How much you think Shadeja Green was going to get paid to fight Claressa Shields after signing with MVP and ESPN? Because if any girl from MVP goes to the zone to fight Claressa Shields, they will have to give 20% to her promotional company. Shadeja Green, if she fight Claressa Shields on the zone, will have to pay MVP, Jake Paul, and Nakisa 20% of her purse just because she jumped from another network to another network. That's what happens in the sport of boxing. That's why you don't see another fighter go to another network. That's why you see why would Bud Crawford leave ESPN to go to PBC while he was still locked in a deal? Because then he would have to give Bob Arum Top Rank 20%. That's why you hear the term crossing of the streets. I ain't gonna cross the street. Now, if you have a joint venture, a joint fight like Tyson Fury and Deontay Wilder was Fox and ESPN, okay, there's no 20% taken off because that's a joint venture, right? And breaking it down in you know what I'm saying, for the most part. So the licensing fee was 6.1. This is why Clarissa Shields can't say Punch Drunk Boxing, you're lying. Because you know what? I could get more information. I could get exactly the numbers that you got paid. This is why hey, yo, ladies, let me tell you like this, folks. This is why they avoid Punch Drunk Boxing. In boxing, this is why they avoid your boy Punch Drunk Boxing. Because I may be a drunk on the mic, but I ain't no dummy. I'll get information. I get the information right quick. You tell me anybody in boxing, any YouTuber that get the information right now, let me know their name right now. Anybody that brings us information, anybody that could show you an official boxing contract. Hold on. So let's go with this again. This right here, in layman's terms, means that Salida Promotions and Win Records, how they gonna make money off Claressa Shields? Well, the live gate, you see right here, contest and training session, all shall be entitled to all the site fees. Right? They got the site fee. Live gate, receipts, sponsorships, the revenues and promotional rights to any and all advertising, including but not limited to, they own the souvenirs, the item, the program, the commercials, the merchandise, the tie-ups, they have advertising, the banners, the button item, the clothing. And we all know the likeness of Clarissa Shields, right? What does Win Records get out of it? People are like, well, but what does, so how does Papoose and them get paid off of Clarissa Shields, right? Give me a second. Hold on. Give me a second. As we all know, see, right, the zone pays 1.6, right? The zone, the partner. The promoter then pay y'all from the pool. An additional revenue, live gate, ticket, site fees, sponsorship, merchandise. The remaining money after all expenses, ladies and gentlemen, covers the promoter's profit, overhead, and any split between Salida and Win. Do you understand? After all the expenses cover, the promoter's profit, overhead, and any split between Salida and Win records. So, hold on. Give me a second. How does Win Records gonna get paid? Clarissa Shields will have to step inside the ring, right? They will have to make, this is how they make money. They already gave the $3 million bonus. They're gonna give you the minimum that they could afford. You're not gonna get paid more than $2 million per fight. You don't even got the opponent. It's the reason why she needs to fight Lauren Price, because Lauren Price is with boxer. Boxer is, they don't have too much. So of course, this is their risk fight. This is their biggest fight they can have with Lauren Price on boxer. Let's facilitate Lauren Price. Let's see how much she could get out of it. If they could pay Lauren Price $100,000, right? $100,000, $200,000, $300,000. Clarissa Shields still can make 1.1, 1.2, maybe $1 million. The guarantee. Why you think she's coming back down to 160 and not calling out Michaela Mayer? Because what other fight could Win Record pay her? What other minimums or guarantee purse could Win and Salida pay Clarissa Shields? This is how it's going to get very, very difficult. Mark my words. I said it right here on Punch Run Boxing. By the beginning of next year, or maybe by the end of this year, but I'm going to say the beginning of next year or the middle, they're going to have a lot of problems. Why? Because just like a lot of fighters start smartening up. There's going to be people around Clarissa Shields that's going to be like, okay, what the hell is going on? What did you sign again? What's going on? What did you sign again? You're not making money off your music. We saw the views that you get for your songs. So you're not getting no money off music. We all know that. You don't got fans to like your music. Right? Let's see. Let's see if I'm lying. Hold on. Let's see if I'm lying. Give me a second. Give me a second. Hold on. Let's see. Let's see. She got one song, Miss I Don't Give a F. 29 views, 25,000 views. Pop My Ish, 4,000 views. Round 1, 3,000 views. Or I'm talking like views, not views, but listen, right? What's that getting you? Nothing. So she's not going to get paid. See, they probably try to give her, okay, we're going to make money off Clarissa Shields as branding, as an artist, all right, as a fighter, and we're going to do some music. But she can't even do anything with the music. She's gonna be like, yo, why these other girls is getting more than me? That's what she's going to understand. Why I'm still getting 1 million? Why am I still getting 900,000? Why I'm getting 1.1, 1.2 million? They're not going to see truly the revenue. You're going to have to keep on Detroit. They can't even risk. Being for her to put Clarissa Shields in New York, not over here. There's too much taxes over here. They say maybe Atlanta. Okay, you got Atlanta. Maybe she could do. They could do well. Hopefully, you can't do Vegas. Who's gonna fly out to Vegas to see Clarissa Shields? Anybody who's flying out? Because in Vegas, that's where you fly out. Who's gonna fly out to see Clarissa Shields? And who's gonna be the fighter? Clarissa Shields doesn't got an opponent left. That's why even when Melissa Ford was asking her, what's the opponent? People are saying that you don't got opponents left. You don't have any opponents left. You don't have no realistic opponents yet. You're the GOAT that has to now finally shrink back to 160 to create a potential opponent. Clarissa Shields is going to go life and death trying to promote Lauren Price. By the end of the year or the beginning of the next year, this is when we're going to see truly a issue between Papoose, Claressa Shields, Win Records. Because once they see, man, we can't even afford to give her this guarantee no more. Not even 1 million. Win gave the guarantee to $3 million because Salida Promotion wouldn't. Salida Promotion is a boxing promoter. They know that they know they couldn't give Claressa Shields no damn $3 million bonus. You know what I'm saying? This is a gamble. So Clarissa keeps on talking about the $3 million. All right, that's what she got. That's what she got. But she's not going to get paid. I don't even think it's going to reach the $8 million. They got to do something real quick. They need a marketing scheme real quick. Real quick. Because the more this thing goes, yo, people don't like this woman like that. She's not very likable. So she's not going to go outside. She doesn't have any opponent. Now, if she had an opponent, see, let me tell you like this. The anticipation of Floyd Mayweather and Manny Pacquiao, right? A lot of people there was a lot of fans of Mayweather, but a lot of people didn't like Mayweather. But Mayweather's business strategy was very, very smart. Fight somebody that has a country behind them. Fight somebody that has a country behind them, right? Right now, do anybody here knows Lauren Price? Does anybody here really rock with Michaela Mayer? No, Michaela. I mean, I don't even think Michaela Mayer is one of the best boxers, but I think that more people knew who Michaela Mayer was, but Alicia Baumgartner even superseded her stardom. Now, put it this way. If Clarissa Shields is only talking about Lauren Price and Michaela Mayer, how is she going to look good fighting Michaela Mayer? Because Alicia Baumgartner beat Michaela Mayer. So right there, you're setting Alicia Baumgartner to be the face. Because in all actuality, Claressa Shields got nothing left to offer women boxing. Thus, her not being the face of women boxing. Can anybody tell me if you're a fan of Claressa Shields? Can anybody tell me in the chat, what are you looking forward from Claressa Shields in the next 2 fights? What is the realistic opponent for Claressa Shields in her next fight? How can Claressa Shields enhance her legacy in the next 2 fights? Because of fighting a welterweight, Lauren Price at 147, moving to 160, you being the GWO have to subject yourself to move down. See, the real GWO don't move. The GOAT don't move. No, you got to fight under my terms, under my conditions. I'm not going to lose weight. You ain't see Canelo Alvarez saying, all right, I'm going to fight Bud Crawford at 154. Nah, bro. You want to fight me? I'm Canelo. Come up to 168. Right? You ain't going to see Naoya Inoue coming right back down to the 115-pound 12 division to face Bam Rodriguez. If Bam Rodriguez wants to fight Naoya Inoue, you got to go step up and fight Naoya Inoue. David Benavidez is talking about a potential fight with Alexander Usyk. Alexander Usyk is not going to come right back down to the cruiserweight division. No. If David Benavidez won Alexander Usyk, you're going to have to move up and fight Alexander Usyk. If you are Claressa Shields, you should be having these women moving up really to fight you. But because you have no opponents, you can't even give Franchon Crew de Jeune her highest payday. Because if you give Franchon Crew de Jeune her highest payday, the more you give Franchon Crew de Jeune, the less you make, because the zone is only paying a 1.6 licensing fee. This is what the people is not telling. This is what people in boxing is not breaking down because they don't have the information like that. Some people are smart, but some people don't even care because let's be real. This even what we're talking about right now, a lot of people in the sport of boxing, they don't even give a fuck. Now, that's why she needs to do those big interviews with the Breakfast Club, with CBS, with Melissa Ford, with that other dude that when she was talking about she could be Rolly. Claressa Shields cannot do interviews with boxing, unbiased boxing heads that know boxing, the ins and outs, and the business, especially the business side of the sport of boxing. Because even the CBS interview, when they asked Clarissa Shields, oh, so how many fights that you have? And he was trying to actually go into the logistic of that contract. Then she started saying, I got a 2-year deal, and we just threw that number, that $8 million out there. Boom. And I did a video about it. Boom, bomb. See, it's not $8 million. You said we just threw that number out there. Thus, you can't sue nobody because these people calling me a liar. She needs to keep on saying $8 million. She needs to keep on saying it. But show your contract. How much you want to bet doesn't say $8 million? Show a contract. Show a little piece of the contract. You don't even got to show your whole contract. Show it to the world that you're getting $8 million. You're not getting that $8 million. You get the $3 million bonus. You ain't signed no $8 million contract. Show it to the world. Just show that piece. Show that little piece. You don't even got to show your whole contract. That's why you keep on talking about bonus, the $3 million, because that's what you got. The $8 million, we don't even know if it's going to get to $8 million. If you're talking about that you're going to get pregnant next year, you ain't never going to get that $8 million. If Papoose and Claressa Shields talking about they got a 2-year deal, but next year they're going to have a baby, what the hell are you talking about? You think that Win Record, the executive at Win Records are happy? Nah. Papoose is only saying that because behind the scenes, common sense tells you that she's mad. She's unhinged. And he has to go publicly and say, yeah, you know what I'm saying? I will give her a baby next year. Baby, hold on. Baby, I love you. Don't worry about the baby. Don't worry. She wasn't talking about you. Remy wasn't talking about you. My wife, I mean, my ex. This man is so scared of Claressa Shields that he can't even name her name. He can't even name his wife's name in an interview. My brother, everybody in the world knows your wife. Y'all been together for 15 years. You acted like she doesn't like her, like it looked like in the Vlad TV interview, she was there. She was there. And we all know that he was there in the interview that she had with Melissa Ford, because she still had the same clothes on. Diablo, hey yo, woman, you still had the same clothes on from the day. Hey yo, you an $8 million woman. You got the same clothes on. You flew to New York with a little pink, with the pink jersey. You did an interview. You went out. You stayed all night. Damn, you didn't even take a little shower. You didn't even take a bird shower. At least take a little birth shower in the bathroom or something like that. Yo, she was so mad, man. She didn't even wear that makeup. Wait, look. She wore that outfit the whole day. Hey, yo, you tell me a millionaire that wears the outfit the whole day. Man, regular people don't wear the outfit the all day. Hey, yo, regular people do not wear the outfit the all day. You're going from here to here to here to here, interview here, there, boom, take a picture here, go to a restaurant and stuff like that. Man, hey, yo, put it this way. You go into a vacation. You go into a plane. Soon as you go out and go to the hotel room, you want to take a shower. You want to even change, bro. Okay, let me do this interview. Boom. All right, let me go back to the hotel and then I'm going to go out. I won't even do a video of the look, there's women out there that they like their weave and stuff. They like to get their hair did. I don't got no problem with that. But I start thinking about it. I don't know, ladies, because I don't know too much about that. But she got the cap, she got the weave, she got the cornrows, the cap, and then she got the hair. And now she's training with the same hair that she did last week. And I'm saying, damn, I don't know, ladies. I know some girls. Is that like the hygiene? Is that healthy? Like, I mean, not every girl is an athlete and not every girl go out there and sweat. But that must be like, you got the cornrows, you got the cap, it's all glued with the weave and stuff like that. Like, you doing training. I don't know. Poetry in Motion with the $5 beans said, you are absolutely best, Punch. Appreciate you, Poetry. God bless you. God bless you with the contribution. God bless you. Remy said he don't write for her. And we all know this situation is crazy. It's just funny. I mean, look, people gonna be like, hey, yo, Punch, why you talking about this Clarissa Shields? Hey, yo, she's a boxer. I'm talking about it, right? I'm talking about it. She a boxer. Every time she goes public, we got to talk about it. I mean, if another fighter is going public, we talk about other fighters' situations, just like we talk about the Devin Haney situation with his baby mother, just like we talk about Gervonta Tan Davis and the situation he was locked up in. Hey, we were talking about Adrian Broner the other day about his alcoholism. Definitely a hygiene issue. Love your comment. See, look what Nicole said. Definitely a hygiene issue. Love your commentary. Appreciate you, Nicole. I mean, I don't know. You know. Who y'all want Clarissa? Put it this way. Strictly boxing. Who y'all want Clarissa Shields to fight next? Let's be honest. Y'all notice that even if y'all go to any other platform that's talking about Clarissa Shields, nobody's talking about who she's gonna be fighting next. Nobody's interested, and this is why I say she's not the face of boxing. Hey, yo, anybody in the chat, do y'all go to another channel? Are y'all subscribed to other channels that are talking about situations with Clarissa Shields, boxing, Papoose, 50 Cent, you know, where she live, what section of the zoo she lives in? I don't know, but do y'all listen to other what do they talk about boxing? Do they talk about who she gonna fight next? How she could get better technical wise? How's her jab work? How's her footwork? Does he throw a good uppercut? She got a good hook game. Her defense. Does anybody talk about it? Just because you were spamming, my brother. Just because you were spamming it. We're not retarded out here. Nobody said the same. You got to say it one time. We know. Now, if you're here to promote, then is sorry, my brother, but you're not promoting here. Yeah, I seen that helmet. So all right. So how many times are we talking about technique? We didn't talk about. I like the Hannah fight. We need that rematch. And ladies and gentlemen, Clarissa Shields is one of the greatest that ever laced them up. She's one of the greatest that ever laced them up. It's so sad that we got to the point that what she is good at has been overshadowed of what she's truly bad at. Common sense, relationships, character. That has overshadowed the good thing that she's good at. People talk about how she runs her mouth more than how she runs her fist. Boxing Eagle, but Boxing Eagle was a boxing guy. You know what I'm saying? But I'm talking about everybody else, because there's a lot of people that's timing in on it. There's way more people talking about what she does outside of the ring, what's her business outside of the ring, what she says, things that doesn't have to do anything with boxing, more than talk about boxing. How many times do you hear a potential fight with Clarissa Shields and the next opponent? Now it's not Shadeja Green no more, because Shadeja Green just lost to Lanny Daniels, right? So she got to get back on a horse. She got to get back to the winning column. One great win, and we could talk back about that fight, because at the end of the day, it was Lanny Daniels that won. It wasn't Clarissa Shields. So Clarissa Shields may want to get props because she feels like the triangle theory. Hey, I beat Lanny Daniels, and Lanny Daniels beat Shadeja Green. So what that has to do? So I don't have to fight Shadeja Green, and Shadeja Green will lose to me because she lost to two girls that I beat, but she also beat the only woman that beat you. Clarissa Shields may want to take credit for Shadeja Green losing to Lanny Daniels and Franchon Cruz de Jure, but it wasn't her that beat. You know what I'm saying? Her relationship ruined. She don't have a relationship, really. She's a side chic. Her being a side piece, she have become the biggest sideshow in sports. I would put it this way. When she says she the algorithm, I would like to have high traffic. Of course, any content creator, don't let people lie to you. Of course, you want your talent to be reciprocated. You want the support. You want the numbers. You want the support. You want to do something you good at, whether it's content creation, whatever you do in life, and you like the support. You know what I'm saying? Whether it's clicking on the videos, whether people sharing it, people talking about what you do, people donating to the channel, whatever. Of course, everybody will. Every content creator will. That's a blessing, right? But I want to be in the algorithm, and I want to be known for good things, the shit that I do that is good. You don't gotta like it, like you don't gotta be the biggest. Oh shit, but yo, Punch knows his shit in boxing. Punch, they know Punch on box. They know Punch run for boxing take. And if I get known for that more, whatever, that's my credit. That's my lane. I'm good. I don't want to be in the algorithm for everything that's wrong with me or something like that. I don't want to be in the algorithm because of a relationship. I don't want to be known for a relate. I don't want to be. Do you think I want the algorithm to hit? Right? And everybody knows, but everybody's talking about me, but not my channel. And they're talking about that, oh, Punch Drunk is with a girl that's still married. And he's taking hey, yo, Punch Drunk Box is with a girl that's still married to another man, and he's taking care of that kid. Like, no, I don't want to be known for that. That's weird. Why do you want to be known for that, Clarissa? Are you that blind? That's what you're known for right now. You are a side piece and the biggest sideshow in sports in America right now. And she's like, I don't care about talking about me. You guys are haters. You are a side piece, a glorified side piece. You glorifying that you a side piece. And you got the nerve to say in the Melissa Ford interview and say, oh, and I know mistress and I know side piece, I'm not that stupid. Yo, even Melissa Ford, she made it as Melissa Ford. We know what she's known for. We know why she's in the position where she's at right now in life. And she's looking at Claressa Shields. You stupid. Just glorify that you a fucking whore like I did. Don't worry. You're going to have a bunch of dudes outside don't give a damn. Look at Melissa Ford. Look at Melissa. Don't give a damn what she did for a living to get her in position. But she's looking at Claressa Shields, bitch. You just sucking the dick. That's it. That's what you are. Trust me, I've been there. See, Melissa Ford, I think Melissa Ford would have had more respect in that interview if she would have tell her, no, you a side chick. Don't worry about it. There's a lot of people in the industry that just side chicks and they make it. There's a lot of baby mamas like that go for the dude for money and then divorce them and get the money. There's a lot of women like that. There's a lot of women like that in the industry. A lot of successful women in the industry. You're an industry chick right now. Don't worry about it. You're trying to act like you're in something else. You're not Papoose wifey. The more that you say, my man, she's emphasizing, my man. Hey, yo, Clarissa, I know you looking on. Didn't it feel good and respectable that when you was engaged before, you used to call him your fiance? That was respectable. People respected your relationship. The man proposed to you. You had a fiance. Y'all bought a house together. It was good. You was respected. You can't even say the fiance to Papoose. My man, that's not your man. Just say Papoose. People know who Papoose is. You don't got to say emphasize my man. That's not your man. He knows that he's not your man. Melissa says she didn't want Clarissa to fight her, so didn't ask her certain questions. I don't know, man. I think that she has a disturbed personality. No, I don't think they scared of Claressa Shields. I think that they know, they feel the energy that she's delusional. So it don't matter what type of truth you could tell her in her face. She's delusional already. So whatever you say that makes sense, it doesn't make sense to her. The more sense you make to talking to Clarissa, the more she look at you like you don't make sense. When you make sense, you automatically a hater. Just ask the question. People are just, hey, yo, Clarissa, are you are you with a married man? He's separated. Are you with a married man? Yes or no? Ya, cállate la boca, estúpida. Are you with a married man? I know, but are you with a married man? Hey, are you with a married man? That's it. Answer the question, yes or no. Yes. Is the divorce finalized? No. Why is not finalized? It's been 2 years. Huh? Answer the question. I don't like this. So get the hell out of here. I would ask. That's how you gotta talk to Clarissa Shields. Melissa, good night. You're the best. Keep up the unbiased content. Appreciate you, Melissa. Thank you. Appreciate you. God bless you. Right? These people are scared. Even that's why even Vlad TV. You know that I think that Clarissa Shields was there when Papoose had a Vlad TV interview and stuff like that, because even Vlad TV, they ask everybody questions. It don't matter if you mafioso or nothing like that. He was even scared to answer the question. I think he said, I don't care how much amount of money you're going to give me for this interview, Vlad, you cannot ask me this one question. You just can't ask me this one question. Do not ask me if I'm still married. That's the deal. Because if Melissa Ford can ask Clarissa, and Vlad TV can ask Clarissa, and the Breakfast Club can ask Clarissa and Pap, the only way they doing interviews, it just makes sense. It's common sense. Don't ask me if I'm still married, or don't ask Clarissa about the marriage with me and Remy Ma. Because that's the number one question that everybody wants to say. You know, people, we all know the answer. We just want to see the reaction. We know the answer. We just want to know we just want to see the reaction. Let me see. Look at Clarissa's face. Look at Clarissa. Look at Clarissa. Talking about, look at what Caroline Dubois stated. I think that she hit, this is Caroline Dubois. She had a recent interview with Ariel. And I think that she hit Claressa Shields on the crossfire. Look what she tweeted. Look at her. She was talking shit to she was talking shit about Alicia Baumgartner. Then she tweeted this, right? Alicia Baumgartner. This was a tweet that she gave, and this could have been directed to Claressa Shields. Could never argue with synthetic. We all know synthetic, fake oil, fake, right? Not original, what you call it, authentic. Caroline Dubois said, I don't wear human hair that isn't my own. It's just a preference. But anyway, what's up with you when we fighting? Was that a shot to Alicia, or was that a shot to Clarissa? That's why she hit Clarissa with the crossfire, right? Because this is her own hair, right? She goes, I don't wear human hair that isn't my own. It's just preference. Was that throwing a shot at Clarissa? Why would she say that? Or is it UK humor? I saw it like, oh, she going at Clarissa? When I first saw it early on. Was that Clarissa? She sincerely said, Caroline is low-key Clarissa's puppet. As soon as Caroline Dubois starts saying that she's the face of women boxing, that's when Claressa Shields is going to strike. Man, Clarissa, she don't give a damn about no Caroline Dubois. I don't even know why Caroline Dubois be acting. I guess she's 25 years old. She's from the UK. She don't understand. I'm not gonna say she don't understand. I don't think that I really don't think that she understands what's Clarissa Shields' motives. And I know she listens to it. I don't think she knows what's the motive. The motive is just she was using you to shame Alicia Baumgartner because she knows she can't fight Alicia Baumgartner because Alicia Baumgartner fights at 130. So she's trying to shame Alicia with you. She don't give a damn about you, Caroline. She never spoke of you. Oh, I've been friends. No, you have not been. I took a picture with her. No, you took a picture with strangers. You don't care about no Caroline Dubois. And maybe Caroline Dubois is using that clout. All right. Maybe Caroline Dubois is going to be like, all right, I understand what y'all trying to tell me, but fuck it. All right. If she thinks she's using me, I'm going to use her to share more light because, to be honest, her call out started getting into the media and people want to ask Alicia. Nobody was asking Alicia Baumgartner for Caroline Dubois. Let's be honest. The more Clarissa was, so it did help Caroline Dubois' call out of Alicia Baumgartner because before that, nobody was talking about Alicia Baumgartner and Caroline Dubois. They wasn't pushing that. Nobody was shaming Alicia Baumgartner for Caroline Dubois. Like Caroline Dubois' call out was going on deaf's ear. So Caroline Dubois may know what's going on and may be using this situation as an advantage. Oh, if Clarissa Shields thinks that she's using me, fuck it, I'm going to use it too. All right, I'm going to use it. I pretend like I'm a fan because I don't think that you could be that stupid. Like, you know who rocks with you, right? If you're in a setting, because boxing is a very small world. Boxing is a very small world. You know who really F's with you. You know that. Fighters know who F's with who. Like, we know that Shakur, supports Keyshawn Davis, vice versa. We know that Andre Ward, Terrence Crawford supports Shakur Stevenson. We know that, right? Like, we know who is who. We know that Scooby supports Scooby, whatever his name is, supports Gervonta Tank Davis. We know that Teo and Rowley support each other. We know that Malik Scott supports Deontay Wilder. We all know that Christina Cruz supports Michaela Mayer. Right? So we know who is who. We know that Joseph Parker supports Tyson Fury. We ain't never seen no damn Clarissa Shields and Caroline Dubois. The day will come when Clarissa Shields is getting to get knocked on her behind. You know what it is? She already got knocked down. I'll be honest. I don't know. Poetry in Motion. I don't know if there's an opponent out there to really. Clarissa could fight. We all know that. There's something we can't take away. I just don't think that there's a lot of girls in her weight class or close to a weight class advanced to beat her or even come close. That's why Clarissa could come halfway in shape, because even she knows that there's not a lot of challenges. You know what I'm saying? There's not really a lot of challenges out there. There's a lot of women in women boxing. There's a lot of high profile professionals, but there is a lot of women also that just do this as part-time. They got regular jobs, regular lives, and they have the boxing. The boxing don't pay the bills. But for Clarissa could give 100% to boxing, where other women in boxing can't give boxing 100%. That boxing is just to help. Think about it. A lot of women fighters only get paid $5,000, $3,000, $2,000, $15,000. Yo, in women boxing, getting paid $50,000, $75,000 is a lot. In women boxing, $75,000. $100,000. That's almost like saying $1 million. You know what I'm saying? So you don't live off that. And you got to give your trainer, your manager, all that 20%, 10% taxes. You ain't making that money. You're not really living off boxing. Clarissa Shields, at least she could live off boxing. So she could be in the gym every day. Let me see. Okay, Jordan says that's not Caroline's hair. What Caroline was saying is that she doesn't wear human hair wigs. She's implying that she prefers to wear synthetic hair wigs because that's her preference. Okay. Yeah, because I truly didn't get it. I was going to do a video about it, but I'm like, I really don't. What is she really saying? That's not Caroline's hair. What correct Caroline was saying is she doesn't wear human hair wigs. She's implying that she prefers to wear synthetic hair wigs because that's okay. Got it. All right, that's not her hair. I thought that was her real hair, and she was saying basically she doesn't wear no wigs or something like that. All right, Love My Kiss says that's her hair. See, I'm getting confused here. You see, I don't know too much about these wigs and stuff like that. It's supposed to be simple shit, but the shit ain't simple to me, man. What y'all feel about? I know that this. What y'all feel about this for the people that's looking on? Of course, I said we're going to be talking about several things. The WBC president, Mauricio Sudamon, says Canelo has many options. David Benavidez, Charlo, a rematch with Crawford, who retired cowardly. What do you feel about that statement by the WBC president calling Terence Bud Crawford retired cowardly after him beating Canelo Alvarez? Terence Bud Crawford is another supporter of Clarissa Shields and stuff like that. I'm just throwing it out there. But in this sense, like, first and foremost, I don't think that Terence Bud Crawford is a coward. Second, Terence Bud Crawford was already on his way out. I understand why Mauricio Sudamon is mad at Terence Bud Crawford. He's acting like a bitter baby mama in family court. He is mad that Terence Bud Crawford did not pay the bell fee and the sanctioning fee after Terence Bud Crawford made $50 million. Thus, the 3% to the fees is 3%. Though, of course, he was going to get paid $1.5 million or something like that. That's the reason why he mad. That's the reason why he mad. And there could have been a potential rematch. But why would you even care about a potential rematch when he's not even paying you the sanctioning fees and bell fee? Terence Bud Crawford did to the WBC what a lot of people wanted. I mean, look, I don't agree with Terence Bud Crawford not paying, but I don't feel sorry for the WBC. But I think that's hitting. Well, I guess Mauricio Sudamon has the right to disrespect Terence Bud Crawford because Terence Bud Crawford. And for those of you, what I mean about saying that he didn't pay the bell fee or the sanctioning fee, that's like you going to a restaurant, you eat the food, and then you run out when the bill comes and you don't pay. That's what Terence Bud Crawford did to the WBC in layman's terms. You know, like and going back to the Clarissa Shields fighting Lauren Price. This was Lauren Price in her last fight. Why would you even try to promote the fight like it's going to be some good fight? I want to fight Lauren Price because she's another Olympian that called me out and I want... Shut up, Clarissa Shields. Lauren Price is coming from the welterweight division in the 147-pound division. She's going to move up at 160. Yeah, you could run that narrative game about, well, Lauren Price in the amateurs was 160, was a middleweight. So nobody... Shut up. Sean Porter was a super middleweight in the amateurs as well. He beat Alessandro Usyk. So should Alessandro Usyk avenge his loss versus Sean Porter and come stop it? Lauren Price in the professional is a welterweight. Look how she looked at her last fight. This is not even a fight, folks. This is not even a fight. This is a girl. Lauren Price is a good fighter. But to the caliber of fighting Clarissa Shields at 160, when 10-ounce glove, no headgear. No. See, I'm a fan of if you're a smaller guy or gal, but you're a knockout artist, and you can move up and fight the elite fighter and give them a run for their money, because there's advantages, right? Disadvantages and advantages. Why would a girl that doesn't get knockouts in a 147, what is she going to do to the 160 to a Clarissa Shields? So this fight ain't even a fair fight at the moment, not right now. If Lauren Price was knocking a lot of girls out, it would be something. That's why it made sense when Amanda Serrano moved up, but Amanda Serrano was a knockout artist moving up. That's why she could inflict pain on Katie Taylor when she moved up 2 division and 3 division up, because Amanda Serrano got 31 knockouts. So yeah, she may be a smaller girl, but she's bringing the power up, the freakish power, right? But Lauren Price, come on. Clarissa talked about weight difference between Layla and Christy, but it's the same thing with her and Price. And what happened to Christy Martin? You said, Rosalind, you're not, oh my God, you're not funny. Mexican usually acquire belts by FBA vacating. He will be back. He lost Irish connections. What's the other? Let me see what she's saying. See, even when I asked the question earlier, nobody was saying no. Nobody knows. Nobody's saying who she want to fight next. Let me see. You know what's funny too is like listening to enablers. It's funny reading the other females that like to enable Clarissa Shields. Like, girl, they just hate you because you're natural, beautiful. Why you lying to this woman like that, man? Like that's bad. Like, don't lie to this woman. Why y'all lie to this woman like that, man? That's why she gets more delusional. Sidebar. I said rematch Hannah. I like the Hannah Gabriel. I like the Hannah Gabriel rematch. I like the Hannah Gabriel rematch. Has 50 Cent replied to that or reacted to her comment? I've truly enjoyed your commentary, and the comment didn't disappoint. May God continually bless each and every one of you. Good night. Good night, Poetry. Thank you. I appreciate you. Appreciate everybody in the chat as well. If you haven't become a member of the Punch Round Boxing, become a member. Follow me also on Facebook as well. Follow me on Kick. Follow me on Instagram. Follow me on X, formerly known as Twitter. I'm a tweet. I like to tweet a lot. So I do tweet. I'm getting now used to Facebook. You know, right now I got Punch Round Boxing Facebook page. So I'm getting in tune with the Facebook. TikTok as well. I'm gonna get to the TikTok. I should cut a live on TikTok too. Yo, I remember Punch used to say that about Clarissa, that she was natural. Yo, you know what it is? Because Savage, when it came to Clarissa Shields, it never was about the looks and looking that. Like, she had that aura and persona of somebody that made it from the hood. Ain't need to change or nothing. See, the money that she's getting, she's changing. But she didn't have to change. She didn't have to change. She didn't have to change. See, this is what it is. She didn't care about her looks no more. She didn't care about her looks when she became a professional in fighting. Look at the first fight. Look at look at even the care. Look at the Hannah press conference. It was never about looks with her. She is who she is. But the money, and now she going to the celebrity status, and now everything is about looks and makeup and all that. And a bunch of weaves and stuff. Yeah, she used to do her braids and all that, but it wasn't all this now. Now she like, I'm pretty this, I'm pretty. She never was even talking about her looks like that. But now, I don't know, maybe she can't handle this celebrity. Maybe she's so sprung about being sprung in being in a how you say it? Is it high profile relationship, celebrity relationship? I think she's sprung by that. Because look how she acts when she used to see famous people. Oh my God, 50 Cent, I love 50 Cent. Yo, but the funny part was when she's like, oh, and Papoose, everybody in New York know that Papoose could throw that. This dude probably was pillow talking, right? And told her that he used to beat up a bunch of dudes in the projects in Brooklyn, and everybody knows. Like, I could tell because the way that she talked, like Clarissa, first she forgets that 50 Cent used to be a boxer, and then she forgets that 50 Cent is from New York. How are you going to say everybody from New York? I even think that when she talking, she forget that 50 Cent is from New York. Papoose was never known about that. Clarissa, I'm from New York City. You know what I'm saying? Born and raised. Nobody knows Papoose by throwing down. The only thing we know about Papoose when it comes to fighting is him knocking out the other rapper because the other rapper allegedly or whatever slept with his wife. That's the only thing. That's the only thing that we know about Papoose fighting. That's it. He doesn't have gang ties. He was not the man. He wasn't pushing weight. He wasn't a hitman. He wasn't none of that. All Papoose has been rapper. That's it. You could tell that this chick is like a 13-year-old in the mind. And everybody in New York knows that he got hand like. What you talking about? What this woman talking about? Has anybody tell me that y'all know Papoose about what? He used to beat up dudes like what? Does he have what was his reputation? I'm not even saying that Papoose can't fight. I'm saying that he wasn't known for none of that. Like even Martin Lawrence, put it this way. Even we know that Martin Lawrence, before used to fight in the Golden Gloves. We even know about Martin Lawrence. Let's go. How about this? Let me keep my mind. Let's see if Papoose. Maybe Papoose fought in the Golden Gloves. Let's see. Maybe I don't know, but let's see. Did Papoose fight in the Golden Glove or something? Maybe he did. Maybe I don't know. Golden. Let's see. Based on available information, there is no verified record of rapper Papoose fighting in the amateur Golden Glove tournaments. While he is known to train in boxing and has done pad work with champion. Oh, that's the only thing that we know of him. Let me give it a chance, right? There is no verified record of rapper Papoose fighting in the amateur Golden Gloves boxing tournament. While he is known to train in boxing and has done pad work with champion Clarissa Shields, claims regarding his competitive amateur record are not formally documented in the context of Golden Glove. Papoose has shown high videos engaging in training with high-level Clarissa Shields often act. How about this? How about Clarissa? How about this? How about, since you say that the man that knocked you down harmed you and took the padding of the glove, how about you say to Papoose to F this dude up?
Yeah. Oh.
Clarissa, how about Papoose fight that man? Him. How about him?
Oh.
I be busting your heads every day. The looks,
You's a liar!
the body,
You's a liar!
the money, the car, the houses.
You's a liar!
The man, I.
You's a liar!
Nobody wants your man. Oh man.
No, because I can't do anything with that. Like, because the money's not there, Con. Like, unless you're willing to lose a load of money in the process. But he wants crazy money, or you need someone that's desperate to overpay the marketplace, a bit like I did with him.
This was Eddie Hearn talking about Devin Haney, and he was asked, "Would you sign Devin Haney?" And he said no. They said that Devin Haney won too much money. That's not the market for Devin Haney. We saw the market for Devin Haney when he went to the purse bid with Sando Martin, and it was what, 2.4 million. But then Turkey on Shea came to save the day. And shout out to Bill Haney for facilitating and securing that deal. That Bill Haney has done a wonderful job in doing business. But I think at this point, where Turkey on Shea got 1 foot in and 1 foot out, if Devin Haney still wants to work with Turkey or whatever, I think probably he may have to sign with Sufa. But why would he sign with Sufa if, you know, I would like to see Devin Haney risk it and do his own show. You know what I'm saying? At this point of his career, you know, but we'll see. We know that silly birding from New York paying 20 for a slider White Castle. She chased this man around with a knife and shit after she got up off the ground. I don't know why they love to give this dude more credit than he's worth. That man be crazy. Hey yo, I don't know, man. You know what I started, but that Vlad TV interview with Papoose, is it only me? But I could see why they're an item though. Like I could see now that there is some delusion between both of them though. It's not only one-sided. And this is the bad thing about it. It's like, yo, like if I was an affiliate to Papoose, I'm like, yo, my man, why you wait till you turn nearly 50 for you to start looking like a dweeb out here, bro? Like now you look like a cornball. Like he looks like a cornball with Clarissa. But he was never perceived like that. Like he was always upstanding. People respect Papoose, but I don't know. It's almost like with Caroline Dubois. People respected Caroline Dubois, her emerge and her being young and getting better. But as soon as she started being with Claressa Shields, now she got this unnecessary hate. Now, to be honest, I'll be real. Now I look at Caroline Dubois like, oh, come on, home. Come on, Caroline Dubois. Please be yourself. Be yourself. Don't adopt her personality. You know why I say that about Caroline Dubois? Because Caroline Dubois, y'all know how the UK fan base is very, very supportive. She has the opportunity to get the support and the backing of a country. When the UK know how to support their fighters, is a reason why Dana White and Sufa gave Conor Benn $15 million just to fight Regis Prograis. The UK support fighters. Caroline Dubois has an opportunity that a lot of fighters don't get the opportunity. She really could have a country behind her. And let me tell you like this, her affiliation with Clarissa Shields, she's not even gonna have a chance because people are not gonna like her because of her affiliation. And now she's running the mouth. She didn't do this 12 months ago. She didn't do this 15 months ago. Now you adopting this personality that It don't fit you. Don't. Your brother ain't even like that. Daniel Dubois ain't even like that. I don't know. It's something about. We know that the UK fan. Look, Americans, we like the trash talk and all that, and that could pass. But in the UK, they don't like that. Pap ain't delusional. He's playing his position. Yeah, I think that Pap. I think that Pap. The thing is, he sound delusional because he's trying to keep her in check. But yeah. I don't know. But anyway, ladies and gentlemen, man, I'm about to go to sleep. Tomorrow, probably I go live late around the same time, around 11 p.m., 10:30, 10 p.m. Eastern time. Again, love y'all. God bless. You already know God first, everything second. Fight plus survive equals true champions. The best investment you can make in your life is to have God in your heart. Y'all know how it is. Thank you for the people that donated to the chat, to the live. If you haven't become a member to the channel, become a member. Savage in the building. Savage, join Savage, become a member. Join Love My Kids. Savage, how you been, my brother? Everything good? Shout out to Savage. Shout out to Poetry in Motion. Shout out to those that's not here. Shout out to the Boxing Talk. Shout out to my brother that has helped the channel so much. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully you queso in the building. Okay. I hope you're doing well, my brother. Prayers go out. Hope your health is good always, and the family and stuff like that, and your niece. All the boxing content creators that truly do their thing. All the fighters that risk their lives for pure entertainment. You know, I respect all fighters in the ring. That doesn't mean I gotta respect them outside of the ring. Hopefully that Clarissa Shields does change her character, the way she handles the situation, the way that she presents herself, because I think that she's actually in a position to really inspire and motivate especially a lot of women out there. Peace out. Tomorrow we back at it. Love you. God bless, and on to the next.